on for like a month now?
Yes. Rolun is going to consider that a job for you. And he's going to give you mediocre marks.
Fair. I scrolled
Considering he
well on
hates
my
your guts, that's
constitution
pretty
checks
good.
to clean the streets, but I wouldn't expect anything else from Milan. Let's see. I promoted to Acolyte 3rd on
He
9/5.
does think you're slacking a bit for not using 4 brooms at once, though.
Milan, I got 2 arms.
Bam, zoom, straight to the moon.
Okay.
But yeah, it's the 9th month is Lamashin, right?
The 10th is Lamashin.
Oh, okay. What day is it? The Neth is the 11th month then.
Yes. So it is like the 28th, 29th.
So Sollyn can promote. Is the meeting day the same for all rankings or
No.
just? Okay.
Nope. We'll do 1.28 for yours.
Okay.
So if you want to go ahead and roll that, and we can figure it out. There we go. All right. So 19th. So 19th of Death is for acolytes.
If Sollyn turns in his commendation, he can rank up by then, because he'll have been working for the Welsh-sounding name, which I've already forgotten, even though I know.
Yeah. Rolun?
Well, Wallan is actually a Welsh-sounding name, but I'm talking about Albrith.
Oh, yeah.
Albrith.
Okay.
In fact,
All
Brith
right.
is actually like super Welsh. But yeah, he'll be working for her for a month by then, so he should be able to rank up then if he turns in his other commendation.
Yeah. Okay.
20.
All right. So what are you guys going to be doing then? We got the rankings set up. You know when you're going to be doing that. Do you guys just want to do some downtime, or do you have something you particularly want to do?
I'm gonna go to the Thor.
Okay.
Sorry, boys. Gotta go save the world.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
you can do a
Just
real good
relax. That's
job.
what they told us to do.
Well, yeah. Well, he wants to see his sister. So fuck you.
Ilaria's just going back to the front line and doing that. That's pretty much it.
Kurtal.
I did list it. For a full-time action, Kurtal is going to work on developing his spell. Part-time, he's going to the menagerie to speak with the people there, the handlers, or whatever their proper title is, to investigate creatures, to perhaps extract the necessary blood that Albrith was looking for. Other part-time action will be to write up a lesson plan for the lesson he's going to teach. Then free action, identify the branch and see if putting a bit of blood on the crotch of the branch would affect it in any way.
Okay,
Of his blood.
Wait. All right.
You're
So
gonna fucking teleport
first
into the
off, Rolun,
future.
you need to decide who you want to try to speak to first. Let's do. I'll give you time to consider it. You can try you can try to go to Athul, and you can try to speak to one of the senators. You can go to Athul, and you can try to speak to one of the generals. Or you can go and try to speak to the emperor.
Yeah, that's not happening. Whichever one of those would be easiest to attain via his parents.
Most likely a general or a senator.
Okay. General.
A general. Okay. All the generals on the west of Harn. Almost all of them.
What about the old fuck who can't travel anymore?
The old fucker that's the general of Sharon. He's retired. They killed him when he couldn't pick up his sword anymore.
No, that's Neuron, not Chiron.
Well, look who's going to Golden Panther territory, Rolun.
Yeah, fuck that. Alright, Senator then. Fuck it.
Okay.
All senators
so
are dead.
the senator that lives in Sharon, one of them, there's several. Your family most knows he's a capitalistic hog. So he's dwarf. And,
What?
no, just kidding.
I was about to say.
In spirit. And, alright, so that's who you're going to go speak. His name is, Augustus Julianus. Cross Justice. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Now, to Kurtal. You figure out, Rolun, what you're going to say to this guy. I don't want a 20-minute pause before you begin conversing.
Got it.
Alright. Kurtal. You had a list of 58,000 things you want to do. Let's start at the beginning.
I just did like the chart. 1 full-time, 2 part-times, and a free action.
Okay. Are you the one that put the, Oh, yeah, you did. Okay. Hold on, I see that.
Yeah.
Then the branch controls going full-time, develop his spell. Okay.
Yep.
Go to the menagerie to
Yep.
investigate the creatures to maybe extract blood.
Extract.
Okay. Extract. Hey, don't fucking ever correct me. Okay. You can do 4 checks. There's going to be a month of downtime, essentially. So if you want to go ahead and do for developing your spell, part-time, and if you want to do any other part-times, you can.
Yeah, the other part-time, he's going to be writing up the lesson plan for the lesson with Obrith.
Okay.
And Kurtal had 3 assistants with his spell.
Um,
Might have been
remember
4,
who they
actually.
were?
It was Kamau, Abraham,
Okay.
one of his other students, the little girl, Alchemy.
I can't remember what the fuck the bonuses were. I think it was plus 16, plus 10, and plus 8 or something like that. I can't remember. Plus 12 and plus 10.
It was Kamau, Abraham, fucking, what was her name?
Anyway.
Miroslava?
Not Miroslava.
Yeah, that's what it was. 16, 12, and 10.
Iris?
Iris, thank you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
16,
I was
12,
muted.
and
I just kept saying it, but I was muted.
No.
Why don't you people listen to me?
Uncle, can
It's
I?
like I'm silent or something. Yeah, it was Kamau, Abraham, Iris, and Castian.
10. Okay. What's the question, Kyle?
Can I roll a sense motive on written word?
Not really, no.
Okay.
I mean, it depends what you want to extrapolate from it. What are you trying to get from it?
From whom? From her, or just in general?
Okay, what are you examining?
The only thing I would have to be secretive about.
Okay. Sense motive on that. I'm not sure what it is you're trying to get from it, though. You're trying to figure out whether it's legitimate.
No, I'm trying to get whether I need to keep that secret from everyone, or whether the person it's targeted at is in on it. Like whether I need to keep it secret from them as well, or whether I can discuss it with them.
Unfortunately,
It's not. Yeah.
that is not. You cannot infer that from. You can infer whatever the fuck you want, but it is not implied in any way.
Okay. Ooh! Look at that, Kurtal.
Holy fuck, duck!
It's
You
pretty
got 2
badass.
developments, both
Yeah.
very good.
Yep, very nice.
Alright, do you want me to roll them all at once, or do you want me to mark down each?
You can do it however you want. A month's gonna pass, so.
Alright, so I was at 35, 32.
Alright. Mute yourself as you talk aloud.
Remind me where the thing to adjust the difficulties goes?
Character
Yeah, your
sheet.
character sheet.
Go to
Right.
the
It was the
abilities tab.
token.
No, your character sheet. Go to
It's
the
on the back character sheet.
Yeah, that's right. Stupid. That's what I was trying to remember first.
There you go. All right.
And
Arc
okay,
DC, spellcraft DC. You'll see them.
development is 1 down on the respective. Breakthrough is 1 down on both.
Correct.
Okay. Wanted to make sure of that before I started doing this.
Right, and just remember that just because you meet the DC, it doesn't mean you get it. You also have to meet the chance rolls underneath.
Yep.
Okay. So looks like I did.
You
Yep,
got
you got the development each.
Both developments were successful for both DC and the chance rolls.
Okay, so 3, 1, 3, 4. All right, then I'll just do 3 more.
Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. So, Sollyn, did you want to respond to that in any way?
The next time Sollyn is working, he will ask, did we meet before you took the position of Sagus at the Lyceum as an alchemist?
Sagus.
Yes.
What do you mean?
You seem familiar.
We all look alike.
She's got a sense of humor. I like
to
it.
To the surface elves, maybe, though not to me. It doesn't matter that much.
I'm not sure when we would have met. Do you believe we have?
Sense motive the fuck out of this.
Keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
Kurtal's killing it with these rolls. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
I didn't get a breakthrough though, unfortunately.
No. But you did get like 3 successes in a row.
Okay. You did. You catch a slight, very slight, minimal, partial grin. That is there, just fleeting, and then goes away.
It's like I'm trying to remember exactly what I said last. Or no, she said, I don't see where we could have met before. Sollyn will return in kind with a brief smirk and say, yes, it is rare that drow make the journey to the surface.
It does not happen often.
Sollyn will indeed, and then go back to work.
Is it
Does not
often?
happen too often.
Yeah, it's just damn it! Shut up, fucking Kurtal.
Nailed it.
About as often as he is Sollyn.
Yeah. Alrighty. Alright, Tucker, whatever you're PMing me with, I ain't reading it.
I'm not PMing you with shit.
Alright. It's too much work to fucking switch windows.
I'm not PMing you anything. It's for me. Or you, I guess, whatever.
Alright, so you can consider if you want to try to follow up with that anymore later on, or what you want to do over the following month. Or we're going to go to Tucker now. Tucker Berry.
Oh, I got chocolate in my mouth. Hang on.
Oh my god, the travesty.
Oh, I found stupid.
You sure that's the chocolate?
I was waiting for that. I was
Okay.
waiting.
Low hanging fruit.
Alright, Tuckleberry.
Mm-hmm.
Tuckler Baroni.
I have a piece of chocolate. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't
How
think
long
you'd
did it
take
take to eat a piece of
You
chocolate?
go to speak to the senator. What do you say? What's your approach? Go.
Okay.
You get taken into the senator's office. I tell you to go. It's like, shut up. It's like one of those things where they take you to a new map in the game, and then as soon as you get there, you press forward, and it's like fucking cutscene. It's like, motherfucker!
I fucking hate that shit. Oh, I hate that shit.
So you get taken into the office of the senator. It's all bedangled with bespeckled, bespackled. It's got fanciness everywhere.
Fucking Romans. Yeah, I get it.
It's like a big manor, believe it or not. And there's fucking like elven and halfling slaves everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the fool.
And a few dwarven ones.
Fuck you, fool.
But only the unhairy dwarves.
So gnomes.
If they're put on a diet. And
John, please.
You get to get
Sorry.
and you get taken into the garden where the senator walks in. The senator's name is Augustus Julianus Cross-Dresses. Okay.
All right, now do I start the pitch?
Rolun. Go.
Senator, I come with a very urgent request that I believe you should heed. Truly.
What do you want to tell me?
Okay, fuck you. This war you have with the Golden Panther, you need to refocus your efforts, or else I believe there will not be an Athul to focus efforts with anymore.
Socialization check right down.
Diplomacy, I'm assuming.
Whatever. One
That
you
was
wanted
not.
to say
That was not. Huh? I didn't hear you.
I want to say that was intimidation.
It was supposed to be.
You better change your tactics, or there won't be an Athul.
I fear. It's
No,
really
no,
intimidating.
diplomacy. Go ahead. I'm fucking with you.
Okay, that's way better.
Go ahead, bud. Those are their modifiers.
Okay. And assist is 15 plus 1 for every 2 over?
It's
Or is it just a flat plus
it's
2?
10 under the regular DC,
So, okay.
and then it's every 5 overall.
So basically, the development DC is their DC to help you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Alright. So diplomacy check 17. All right, you got no bonus for that bullshit.
Yeah.
It
not-
you got a bonus and then you kind of lost a little bit, so it kind of washed. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
What do you mean? What do you mean they're going to take away? What do you mean there might not be an Athul? Speak plainly, Rolun. No riddles.
Underdark forces are fast approaching. They are conducting a ritual to resurrect a fallen god, and they are very close to being done. If all the forces of Harn do not cooperate, there will not be much of a Harn left over after they're finished with this ritual. Every
Mamma mia.
every bit of, well, not every bit, but damn near every bit of the Lyceum's forces and focus is there right now. This is a serious threat. Senator or counselor?
Senator.
Senator. Senator, this is a very serious threat.
Who is sticking the microphone in their pants?
Not me, I don't think.
I, as per usual, am muted.
It might have been rubbing against my scruff. I don't know. I'm
go
Yeah,
ahead.
I think it was that.
I'm messy today.
All right, go ahead, Scruffer.
Well, does he have a response? I thought you had a response for him.
Oh, you were still mid-sentence.
Oh.
His response was Mamma mia.
Oh, yeah. The Dark Citadel's rising. What the you made me lose my place. I was ranting.
Rolun.
All the forces in Harn need to come together, or else they're not going to beat Harn. Yeah. Lyceum's focus is there.
Hold,
Everyone
hold,
else is.
hold.
Uh-huh.
Where are you getting this information?
It is firsthand, Senator. I have fought.
So you have firsthand seen the rise of a god.
I have firsthand fought the forces of those resurrecting this god.
Why have you come here? What is it you are hoping to achieve with this, telling me this?
It is very heavy thing to ask, but I asked for Athul's forces to pull out from the Golden Panther and to head north to help put down the rise of this god.
What you are asking is no easy thing. How am I to go to the generals, to the other senators, to the quorum or the Senate itself, and to say, Rolun, my little mint baby, he came to me and he said, move your armies from west to east. How am I supposed to explain this? Do I just say a god is rising, an army is coming? How can I do this? From the word of one person. I know you. I trust you. I know your family. They do not.
I was asked to do this by a friend. A very well-to-do friend who would not... Hang on.
Wakadoo, wakadoo.
Dead team,
Alright,
but
so-
sorry about that. What happened? Where was I at?
Just
Damn
went
it.
walkadoo.
No, I know
Told by a
where-
friend, a very well-to-do friend.
Yes. That you all needed to pull out. This friend is Jean Harpo Tillich. It was
That
not a
is an
threat.
important individual. I agree, but of all the people you could have mentioned,
I agree.
his name, I am not sure the reaction he would have in the Senate.
It is not a threat. I do not brain threats. I speak of one. There have been, of course, you've heard the what do you call them? Lynch mobs, I suppose. The lynch mobs up in Ilaria, routing out the Drow forces. They are precursors. The corruption runs deeper.
Did you bring me anything? Any items coming from this supposed enemy?
Yes. Where is it? Where is it? I know I've got it. Come here. Where is it? Oh no. Oh hell. Oh, I forgot to bring it.
Okay.
No, sir, I wanted to meet with you first to at least not be left out of the building.
Alright, listen closely, Rolun. I believe you. I know you would not be here if there was not great need, and it was with great earnest. But I am going to be honest with you now. I can go to the quorum and present to the committee and to Congress about this. But to pull an emergency session, I have no evidence to bring them. Very little, except the word and the vouching of you, and a questionably sane leader. One who, while commands much respect in Athul, he does not have his motivations are suspect. We are concerned. He is now our neighbor with the recent changes in Caldor, one which we have a contested border. We are withdrawing to promote peace, but he has made that complicated. He has pushed against our withdrawal. We were supposed to have a regimented time to break down, and he is pushing to make it faster, sometimes forcefully. It's making things very complicated. If you want me to go, and convince Congress to pull our armies to the east, this is what I need for there to be a high chance of success. Get ready, Rolun. He needs assurances from Turnu Heth. They are a threat to Athul, but they are not going to attack. They still have too many army way up north near the Athulan border. They're not as concerned about the Golden Panther as they are Turnu Heth right now. Second, they want assurances from 3 other people of standing. They must either be professors of the Lyceum or heads of state elsewhere, who also recommend this course of action or vouch for what you're saying. He also would like evidence, physical evidence, that you could hand him and say, I got from this location proving that this force is here at this location and that they are hostile or dangerous. If you can give him these 5 things, he feels fairly confident that he can sway Congress. Anything less will be much less likely to succeed, but he can attempt it with anything.
Wait, 5? I got assurance from Turnu Heth, 3 people standing to give their word, and evidence of it actually happening. I only got 3.
Well,
what were the other 2?
The 3 vouchers. The vouchers.
Oh, okay, that adds up to 5. Okay.
So, if you want, he can just go now and call an emergency session and present now. But it's pretty much just his impassioned manipulations trying to convince them.
Well, you said he's a very capitalistic guy, didn't you?
Yes.
About money and all that?
Yes.
He would mention that ask the Herald Mages. They're very respected in Athul, probably more, well, definitely almost more than the wizards are. They're being thrown against Golotha to die at this point. Nothing's happening. Why not do something more productive?
It is interesting you mentioned them. We have had petitions from several of the temples and churches asking for expeditions and research and scouting into the north and our northeastern borders, Felsha, and the Benathan Basin.
I do have a reason for mentioning that other than just to mention it. My Cabal brother, he is a wizard and a herald mage of Osira. He has also gotten these visions. He is also very vehement against the North. I would not say to bring in Herald Mage's opinions lightly.
You make a very good point. While you are collecting whatever other evidence you wish me to present, I will go to some of these heads of church and temples And I will ask for their explanations, and I will use that information as well.
You have my thanks.
All right. Good job bringing that up. That scored your extra points. All right, Rolun. You let him know when you want him to call the emergency meeting, at what point, but as of now, you must try to gather evidence for him until you are ready for him to do so.
Okay. Question 1 to John.
Why not?
Is Luis still up there in the battle zone?
Probably.
Yes.
Could you get him to him? Could you get Rolun to him, not vice versa?
I could teleport you. You'd have to send a sending or something, and
Well, no,
could
I
be
need
coordinated.
to talk to Louis face to face. But okay.
yeah. Well, Louis is
Okay.
not coming back. There's no way you're gonna get him. to do that.
No, I know, I know. Play with him is to just get him to write a letter. Really? Because he likes Rolun, and Rolun thinks he's a BAMF, so hopefully that'll work out. And I'll think of the other two later. But for now, okay, good. I want to go back to Ilaria and get Ilaria to teleport him.
Oh, Ilaria wouldn't be there by then this time. She'd already be gone and out on the field.
God damn it.
Yeah, she spent like
a day?
another. She did. Well, it took you 2 days to get there.
No, I teleported. It was the same
took you
day.
like 5
Oh, you
weeks.
teleported.
It took you like 5 weeks. You said you were going by boat.
Oh, yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah.
If you wanted to
If you wanted
teleport,
to
you could.
teleport.
It's no big deal.
No, dude, this is urgent. Oh, this
Yeah, if you teleported, then yes, I'd be there because there's one thing I would do at the Lyceum for like the rest of that day, then leave the next day. So you probably could catch me.
I would just teleport with you. Yeah, that's
Okay,
really-
that's fine. Yeah, she's gonna check in on something and then she's leaving the next day.
All right, cool. All right, yeah. So he thanks dinner for his time, and absolutely okay.
Okay. All right.
Uh,
So,
And while he's there, you know what? I'll PM that whatever.
all right, figure out, yep, what you're doing. Remember that you only have essentially a month here, so coordinate it with your, your downtime, extended time actions as you attempt to approach and persuade certain individuals. Okay. All right, John, what are you doing for this month?
The next day after, or the day. Yeah. Okay. After speaking with Albrith, I'm gonna go to wherever they were studying this umbral dragon. Wherever it might be, I don't know where it is, but I imagine she could find out. And she goes and just goes to whoever's like heading up the investigation, and just ask them what they found out.
Okay.
And she'll help a little bit if she can, like look at the notes, see if she can fill in any gaps.
You are sorely disappointed when you arrive at the Spilia Fort Spilia, and you realize that the goat, was it a goat?
It was a deer. A
It was a
fawn.
deer,
Deer.
Yeah,
like
it
the
was a
last
deer.
guy.
The deer is it's tied up there on a post, and nobody's doing anything with it.
Of course. It just says to herself, of course.
Says the deer.
She thinks, how would I even get somewhere safe to... And she's going to go into the fort and start talking to people, trying to organize a study of this thing safely.
They're more than happy if somebody would come and study it. Unfortunately, there is nobody available to study it.
Of course. Things to do in the future, because she feels like she needs to be back right now. So. She'll just talk to people and get stuff set up for when she has time to study it. She's going to try to see what she has to do to procure an area to where do they have anti-magic rooms?
Yes.
Okay. Is there one big enough for the dragon?
You mean for the deer?
For the dragon, once it becomes a dragon, when it's in an anti-magic field.
Putting in an anti-magic field won't turn it back into a dragon.
Well, if you just miss the stuff.
Well, it's not a constant ongoing effect. It's instantaneous.
Yeah.
This is no longer a dragon. This is a deer.
No, you can get rid of it.
You have to have like a wish or break.
No,
you
in
can-
this world, you can just dispel it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It takes
Paizo,
some
this is
time.
Paizo.
It's Paizo, yeah. Paizo,
Oh
you
yeah,
can-
that's right. We had
Yeah.
like a fucking 3-hour discussion on this shit.
I thought in
Yeah,
you can
Paizo
dispel
it was
Nope.
instantaneous and that's not a constant effect.
Well, yes, it is. Like, anti-magic field probably wouldn't turn them back, but you can still get rid of it. You can.
Okay.
You have to, like, tear it down, though. Like, tear down the fucking magics.
Fair enough.
Yeah, anti-magic field is not going to instantly revert it.
Hmm.
But I don't think it would. I think it's. I keep forgetting. I have to double check.
Anti-magic field will stop its breath weapon before we even get to that point. It will stop its breath weapon.
But keep in mind, you are a wizard and it is a dragon. This
Yeah.
magic or no.
Yeah, I know. That's why, like, that's why she's looking at the place like, would this hold up to a dragon?
Given its size, it would be very tight. It couldn't fly, which might be a good thing. But yeah, they have rooms for large creatures. So
Okay.
yeah,
So I mean, with the precautions, okay.
but creatures with wings and all will take up a lot more.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Something to consider. Just like I'm doing the precursors of that basically. I'm talking to people like, what do I need to do? How do I get a room? That sort of bullshit. And then after that, once Rolun gets back, we talk. Oh, hey, Rolun, what's up? Yeah, I'm about to go back to the lines. You want to come? All right, cool. And we go.
All right, you guys teleport to the front lines. You get up there at the front lines, and I'm not gonna teleport. Fuck that. Change maps. You get up there, Louise there. Lots of people moving about.
I trained at Louis, I guess.
Rolun,
Louis,
it is good you are here. We need every hand we can get. Are you ready to do some fighting, my friend?
no.
Sacre bleu!
I'm here on very important business, however. Maybe even more important than fighting.
Spit it out. I cannot wait all day.
I need you to write a letter to the senators in Athul to try and get them to move their military focus from the Golden Panther to here.
Yes. I do not know how this will help, though. I believe they have already been contacted.
By who?
By the Lyceum.
When?
I do not know when. It has been at least a month. We did not want them to continue these charades with the Golden Panther.
Well, hopefully this will move to end it.
Well, if it will work, yes. You write the letter. I shall sign it. Go.
All right.
Ilaria, get to work.
Yeah.
And then I'll write down, you know, this is Rowan Stoutman and Louis saying no to Golden Panther.
I
And
endorse
and
this
then-
message.
Yeah, and then he'll sign it or whatever. Okay.
Okay. There you go. You got Louis. No problem.
1 out of 5. Hooray. Alright, then I'll teleport back.
Make sure you're taking off 300 gold each time.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Well, you don't have to take out 300 gold. Remember, you bought a big old jug of the stuff.
Yeah, I have a fuck ton of liquid mana, dude. I'm good.
Well, make sure
Well-
you're taking off one or the other.
Yeah, I have
think-
like 40 left. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sollyn.
Yes.
After the first week of working with Bambi Eyes, Katrina asked you if when you're going to want to go buy some slaves.
Whenever is convenient for you, Katrina. I believe that I have a free week of time between now and the... Actually, I believe I have 2 or 3 free weeks of time, which I don't have to work to meet the requirements, between now and the time of the Circle of... What's it called? Circle of Arcanists for me? Or, not Arcanists, Acolytes. Between now and the Circle of Acolytes, whenever is convenient for you, I'm just doing Lyceum business for the most part.
Well, if
We
you'd
will,
like
of course,
go
have to-
sometime, I'm more than happy to go with you.
I'd be happy to. We will have to clear it up with Rolun, of course.
I'll put in a request with Rolun then. Just let me know when it would be a good time for you, and I'll request it.
Sollyn will check his schedule to see if he has any upcoming events. How about on the first week of Nethys?
Sounds good. And she writes a letter and then delivers it to Rolun and also asks him in person, please allow Sollyn to come out and play.
We have
Oh,
slaves
okay.
to buy.
Sorry.
And Rolun's like, no. No. And you're given a pass to leave the Lyceum under the escort of Katrina Hart.
Which is, to be fair, a decent escort.
And anytime she or Sugarcane decides it, they can beat you. Or send you back to the Lyceum, their choice.
There.
Sugarcane's like, yes, the power. Okay.
How
So-
close is Sugarcane being able to talk to us now?
He is never going to be able to talk.
You keep asking, but the answer is always he will never
We
be able
could
to talk.
we could get Zeta to do awakening on him.
It's true.
That fucker's already awake.
Yeah, I don't think you do awakening on a sentient magical animal.
Nah. Okay.
I was writing out a letter, but I may as well just... Someone's going to write a letter to his father. There'll be some niceties in it, essentially like, hope all's going well in Fair Falls, hope your plan to disrupt the Drow plot is going well, tell Mom I say hi, murder some people, have fun. Hey, remember back when we were coming up from the Darklands, yada yada, and ask him about certain things. He's not going to let anything be obvious, he's just going to ask for some details regarding that.
Okay. He'll give you some details. There are some inconsistencies. One, the whole bald thing. 2,
Clickety clack, click clack clack.
and if there's anything else you specifically ask for information about, you'll just have to let me know.
Yes, he was wondering why it was that we did that.
It was per the orders of the Shadow Council.
Okay. Does he know anything, like why they would want to?
Unfortunately, he does not.
Okay.
He does not know what the reasoning was behind it.
Alright.
It was
In
just
that
an
case-
assignment. And one of great import.
In that case, Sollyn's not going to bring it up again anytime soon, probably, unless the prompt arises in which it would be
Okay.
reasonable to do so with her. But he will try and sort of keep an eye on her and see if she lets anything slip regarding that when he is helping her teach her studying under her.
Okay. All right. All right, Ilaria, you're up there. You're fighting. Give me Fate Keeper. Give me 10 1die 100s. There's a 5% chance she dies.
Please
Okay.
no.
Uncle, did you ever get my PM?
Which one?
The one I sent through Roll20. The only one I ever have sent you Roll20 ever.
Ooh, you're welcome.
Oh,
Two of those were above 50.
God damn.
one of them was above a 5.
Jesus.
All of them were above a 5, Tucker.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
but one of them was only above it by 2. Which means that she lost an ear.
Okay.
Anything but her ears.
All right. Yes, Tucker. The answer with that would be he wasn't in a city, was he? He was in an encampment, wasn't he?
Well, yeah, but we went to... No, we visited him in a city. Let me get the fucking map. Where's the map?
What?
Where did you guys?
Map. We went...
Me too.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
we went
yes.
to Asher, I think?
Oh.
I think. Whichever
No, it was
one.
Rotoka.
Yeah.
No, it was
yeah,
Selvos. It was Selvos.
Was it Silvos?
It was Selvos.
Was he all the way up there north? I think.
Yeah, he was squatting. He's like, "Look, we're here now.
Yeah,
Fuck you."
that's right. That's right. Okay. So yeah. So he's still there then?
Yes, she believes that he is still there. That's where he was the last time she knows.
Okay. Well, he'd pitch the plan that the senator gave him, and say that if he's one of the big leaders of going after the Golden Panther and staving off his expansion, would he have the authority to kind of give the say-so to Athul, that they would leave Athul alone?
He's asking him or asking her?
He's not... He hasn't teleported Selvos. He
Okay.
can't go to Selvos.
All right. So does she think he would? She thinks that...
No, he's asking, does she think he has the authority?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, technically each ring bearer has, their own measure of economy. So
That's why I'm asking.
he can speak to their communal intentions, with the whole thing, but really he can't guarantee any action but his own. But Ashur is one of, if not arguably the biggest domain there.
Does she think any of them would absolutely say no?
It's very... there's probably one or two that would not say one way or the other.
Like,
You know what? That's not a solid no. That's fine.
She doesn't think any of them are probably going to come out and say, yes, we are going to attack Athul.
Or that, we want to keep being hostile.
Right.
Okay.
In fact, the last thing she's aware of is that they kind of are gearing down. They're perfectly happy as long as Athul doesn't try to reclaim Selvos or Menikod. They're perfectly happy where they're at. They're not looking to go beyond that.
Okay. Okay, so then whenever she's free, I'm assuming she's gonna go fucking slave job with Sollyn. After they're done with that, just they're gonna go to Selvos or something, aren't they?
They're going to Turnewheth, yes.
All right,
In fact, she does
all right.
tell you she's going slave shopping and asks if you want her to pick you up anything. No, she asks if you want to go along. I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, he's coming.
Okay, cool. All right. She's like, excellent. Be sure to remember to bring your purse.
You're slaves. You're fucking...
And just like that, you fucking hooked. You just took that fucking hook, line, and sinker. Okay.
You got guts, son.
All right.
I ain't paying for those slaves. Fuck off.
Okay. So, what all do we have to do yet with people before the month is up?
Kurtal, the writing the thing in the background will be a passive part-time, but I did say he was going to the menagerie to see if they had any of the creatures that would qualify for the ingredients that Albreth is looking for.
They absolutely do. It is in. They actually have a basilisk in New Turnu, number 3. But you're going to have to go in there and get it yourself. They don't have any available hands. And just so you know, it's kind of left to the wilds.
Oh. Would there be a way to observe it without risking himself?
Any way to what?
Observe it, just see how it's working.
What's working?
The basilisk. Can I just observe its behaviors to see how it acts and if it's...
This isn't a zoo.
Uncle, no. I don't think he understands what a basilisk does.
No, I know what it does.
You can look at it really close if you want, but...
Looking at a basilisk is the last thing you want to do, Kurtal.
No. They don't have any in the local cells. You're going to have to go... it's all stored off-site.
Okay.
So, you're going to have to go to Turnu number 3. And go there and get either... or Paran 2. Either one. You can go for a brown basilisk or a green basilisk. Either way. Just so you know, this is perfectly wildlands. It's a jungle in there.
Yeah, that's what I didn't understand. It's not a fucking zoo. They don't have enclosures.
So essentially what these are... have you seen inside the menagerie yet?
No one has but me, I don't think.
Oh, really?
He says Tyranny 3 and Paran 2.
Yeah, no one has but me, dude. I'm the only one who's been in there, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that would explain everything.
I know it's an open enclosure thing. I'm wondering if they had a post setup where I could observe it in its environment.
They don't have... No, it's not an open enclosure thing. All right.
No, they have a few cells, and then it's literally just a fucking forest.
Okay.
No. So you could walk around, it could turn around and fucking kill you.
Kind of and kind of not. Here, I'm opening this up. Big map. Ground floor. Floor 1. Okay?
Oh, that's what they look like?
Let me close up my notes. I was adding the locations. You said it was Tyranny 3 and Paran 2, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
A lot of cells here. These are the local sites. These are working areas where they work on for either medical or for cleaning or things like that. Here's for watering and all things like that. Here's the thing. These are all portals to demiplanes that are just habitats. Wild, Jurassic Park type habitats. Where everything lives freely and roams in their own natural terrain. You want to go in there and get one, you go in there and get one.
Alright. I wasn't sure if they had the whole hidden bunker thing where they would observe them in their natural environs or something like that.
Maybe don't do that on your own.
Oh no, he's not going to. He just wanted to see if it was available to him.
They only have so much room to store things locally, so they have everything else is off-site.
Kurtal is more than smart enough to realize that doing this on his own is a bad idea. He just wanted to see how readily available it would be. Right. If it's just, oh yeah, go in here, get it done, or you're going to have to put in a form and do this.
Right. If you want to go in there, they can give you the authorization, especially if you have a reason for it. If it's for, do you tell them what it's for? First off,
gathering materials for Sage's Albreth. She says she needs basilisk blood and the heart blood of a fey-touched creature.
Yes, then absolutely. And then yes, they would approve that in that case.
Mm-hmm. I would ask if you had dragon meat and blood, but I would wager that would be used for other things.
Fortunately, we are not allowed to trade in those types of components, usually.
Yeah, well, you know that Ilaria just sent back a big black umbral dragon that you could cut pieces off of.
Do I know that?
Yeah, I told you guys when I came back. Yo, there was a fucking umbral dragon.
Okay. Well, if it gets turned back, then it might work, because right now it's just deer.
Yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that shit because
It's just deer.
Just bring that shit to Oberith and see if she notices.
Can't we just kill it and then put it back?
Well, then we can't study it.
And
That's called an autopsy.
that's called free materials without getting breathed on.
I mean, if they're in an antimagic field, they can't breathe on you.
Okay, what about the Fey touched?
What about the Fey touch?
Go kill it.
Were there any Fey touched creatures that would be available?
Yes. In third world, 1, 2, or 3.
Third world. 1, 2, 3. Yep, Kurtal's just adding this to his little notepad with Arbrith's shopping list on it. Alright. And again, no dragon stuff. Obviously not on trade. And thank you. I'll probably return with more forces.
And unfortunately, they just don't have anything on hand at the moment. No staff.
That's fine, I
Would you like
understand.
to work for the menagerie and be
It's tempting.
a warden of Jurassic Park?
It's tempting. I am part of the right group. What would my expected duties be?
To shovel shit. No. Your jobs would be to go into the wilds and pick up animals and bring them back when some schmuck comes in here and says, I need basilisk plug.
Tempting, honestly. Let me see how this other opportunity pans out. If she doesn't want to take me on as her assistant, I might come back and take the job.
Alright, yep. You do get to learn and interact with creatures, and if they're intelligent, you can develop rapport with them. If they're not, they try to kill you. Sometimes both.
Yeah,
I
free action.
hate you.
I hate you, now scratch me. That's a giant cat monster. That makes sense. The last thing for his free actions, Kurtal did an identify on the stick to see if he could get any more information out of it.
Your identify fails.
Just immediately?
It fails.
Okay. And the final thing was he was just going to prick his thumb or cut his thumb a little bit and see if smearing some blood on it would activate any effects if it is from a lineage tree.
Rolun, don't you laugh? That's a damn good idea.
No, it's just, yeah, I just love he's just alone in his room, cut himself, spearing his stick with blood. Come on, work! Work, damn you, work!
Okay, so
I guarantee you there have been
smear
better
blood
wizards
on
who tried dumber ideas.
You smear some blood on your stick, and what do you do with it?
I don't know, I was trying to see if it had any effect.
Stroke.
Stroke in. Just stroke it. Okay, you smear blood on the stick. Yes. The stick says, you die now. No. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, God.
I knew it'd do something fun. Didn't know what it would do, but I knew it would do something fun.
Where are you at when you do this?
This would be right after researching the spell while he's still in the library so he can record the effects.
Oh, why do you have to be in the Lyceum?
Nowhere near Sollyn.
Because he doesn't really expect it to work.
Okay, you smear your blood into it. The stick warms, the blood begins to glow and bubble, as if suddenly it is being heated rapidly. And then it quickly evaporates and or absorbs into the stick, and then the stick stops being warm. All within the span of 12 seconds. Obvious reaction.
Yeah, that was interesting.
That's a cool stick, bro.
Kurtal sort of wait a minute or two, see if it does anything else, and if it doesn't, he's just going to open his...
What floor of the library are you on?
What's the lowest rank person in our group? Probably Iris? She's still pretty young.
Iris is high. She's a prodigy.
Oh yeah, no,
Cabal.
right, she's the prodigy feat.
Kamau would be the
Which
lowest.
way? Come out, so you have one above hers because she can freely access everything in there.
It's apprentice.
Apprentice. Okay.
Right? Or is Kamau, I don't know what she is anymore.
Yeah. You're good. Alright. So, you're there. Alrighty. Oh my.
Tree grows from your anus.
Here's hoping. That's the best case scenario.
Dude, like I said, Kurtal's just trying this because he doesn't expect it to work. So regardless, this is just him experimenting like a wizard would. Try every option until you're all out.
Is anybody with you?
Like I said, this is just after the first session of finishing his, or not after a session of working on the spell. So if they wanted to hang around or not.
You just had to bring them into this. You are an asshole.
Sollyn is nowhere near there.
You had the
Oh, there's
option
a
to
lot.
say, no, they're perfectly safe and away.
If you're
I wanted
something
to,
good
but I'd be lying.
Alright, Castian.
So you didn't wait for everyone to leave before you smeared your blood on your stick?
You
No, like I said, he just finished finished packing up and did the identify on it, and then he just tried this.
Middle of a library.
Okay. Alright. Look at my stick. He slits his wrist. Okay.
Do you think he knew?
Go ahead if you want to say something. I'm having to transfer something over.
You know, I was going to say, why would they stick around for you to identify this thing? Like, oh yeah, curiosity.
Because they're infants. They're young children's.
Yeah.
Of course not. Of course not. Okay, while I'm getting this set up for him, was there anything else anybody else needed to do in the 3 weeks remaining?
Sollyn's just gonna do his downtime stuff.
We need to go get those slaves.
Yes, the slaves. Anything else?
After the slaves, I'm gonna go think of someone else to fucking petition.
Zodi's Fade.
Yeah, but does he like to fool that much? I don't know.
Probably not.
Probably not.
They did try to attack his island once.
But does he like to fool more than he likes the Underdark?
Probably.
There you go.
Probably.
Some new old god encroaching on his territory. He ain't about to play that shit. What else would repair? Fuck! Oh, I forgot. Damn it! Oh. Okay. Arthur, are you there?
I'm here. I'm getting something here.
Okay.
What's up?
I was, Could I retroactively do something, or no?
What?
He would have asked Louis while he was there, for like a copy of like a battle map or some illustrations of some of the deep ones that they might have fought or captured, or something to actually prove that they're fighting a war against like horrific aberrations here.
Oh,
Maybe like
I guess I got the perfect thing. No, I'm kidding. I don't have the fucking elephant head anymore.
Maybe like
Here you go.
yeah, maybe like the Illithid head or like the dead Shoggoth or something. I don't know, something.
Don't you be bringing Shoggoths places?
Well, what if it's if it's dead? It doesn't matter.
Even if it's dead, you still lose sanity.
Yeah, and what else is better to prove you're fighting against horrible monsters than this horrible monster? This is what we're fighting here.
Bring it behind
Ah!
Yeah, everyone freaks out. You're like, see, I told you. No, all right, fine.
Okay. I don't think. I'm trying to think what the fuck Louis would have to give you for that.
Well, I don't know who else to
Aside
go
from
to.
corpses, I don't know.
Yeah,
There's decapitated illithids.
I don't know. Just in my mind, it would be the easiest place to get something to prove they're fighting a fucking war is to go to the fucking front line of the war.
Well, we wouldn't keep their fucking corpses in our area.
Well,
is
what
the thing,
about
you know?
maps or something? Maps, battle lines,
I
something.
mean, you
Only
could
there
fucking
was some
draw
way
a
to-
map.
If only there was some way to save
I
memories
could
and
draw a map,
thoughts.
but what about one of the generals out here leading the fucking war?
Hmm.
All right. So if you just want like maps or something like that, or something, sure. You can do
What
something
does
like that.
does he think that would qualify as proving there's a giant fucking war out here?
You know what he could give you? Yes. He says, here, if you want proof, here's something you can take. Do you have any, he gives you some obsidian steel equipment.
Ooh.
He also gives you several eye stalks of a beholder. He tells you, I want these back.
Yeah.
I'll put him in his bag of holding, and I will say I will give them back to you.
If you fuck with my eye stalks, I fuck with you.
Well, shit. I mean, if he tears them around in his own bag, then I will put them in his own bag of holding and just carry around his bag of holding. Otherwise, I'll put them in mine.
Okay. And then he'll say in the end, let's see that. And then he said, I can do the battle plans for you, but he will ask ultimately, don't you have any evidence with all your investigations?
We turn in a lot of it.
Well,
Ilaria has
fucked
made
up.
several copies.
Yeah, but I don't have any of the copies, and you're fighting.
Ilaria's there!
I don't know where you are.
Jesus.
All right,
he's off
well,
getting drunk, obviously.
and flying. Well, what would you have?
Yeah. If you ever got a hold of her again, she would like, yo, I have this entire briefing that I brought to Quest. You should just use that.
Oh, you still have that? I thought you
Yeah.
just left it with him. Oh, fuck!
No.
Well, I fucking I'll use that
Yeah,
too.
I left them with the information. It's just like,
Oh,
it was
no, I
copied
thought
from
you
like
left
a set of notes that I had.
Oh, okay. Guilty.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah, I'll bring that too. Shit.
I took a whole week to just freaking set that shit up, dude. Like,
No, I know. Okay. Yeah, I'll bring that too. All right, cool. Since you know what I'm doing, that makes sense. Okay. All right.
Okay, good.
Hey.
yeah, it's like transcripts of all the shit that I've learned and the paper that we got with all the language and what it says and all that shit too. It's like all the fucking crap we ever had.
Battle plans. I don't. Battle plans. And then what would I write down as all the information being? That was a bad way to word that.
What would you?
How would I word in like a piece of inventory of all the shit Ilaria fucking hands me?
Just
Just
intelligence.
Investigations.
Intelligence.
Ilaria's report.
Intelligence, yeah.
Okay.
Intel. So you got intel
Yeah.
about their campaign. You got some equipment and some bodies.
And battle plans.
Yep. And Louis will also not battle plans, but Louis will mark the locations of several of their sightings / encampments, things like that.
Yeah. I didn't think he actually did. I didn't really want them. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Well, shit. I only need
You need a second person.
3 more. I need turn to Heth and then 2 more people. Okay, that's going good.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Now, you, Kurtal,
Yes.
back to you for the fun shit that is about to fucking throw down.
Please
You
tell me the steak
are,
pizza.
You're in there, here. You're rubbing blood on your stick. Cassian's like smiling and nodding, like, yes, I do that too. And then Iris is looking at you strange. And then Cabal is just rubbing her nose. And she's all purring and meowing and saying, it was fun working with you again. And she hopes your spell is finished soon. She thinks you guys are about finished. And you're like, yes, let me rub blood on my stick. And it warms and vibrates. Everybody thinks that's kind of strange. And then it settles.
Bam tree.
And Iris looks over and is like, that was strange. What is that?
Something I received as a gift from Namuin. It relates to some family history, and I was wondering if it would have a reaction. A tad underwhelming, honestly.
Well, on that note, tad underwhelming, honestly. Do a perception check. Okay. Well.
Okay, I'll stop.
You notice immediately when Iris's eyes narrow a little bit and her brows furrow as if she's notices something that she's either concerned about or curious about or doesn't quite understand. And she's looking behind you.
Kurtal will stand up, turn around.
Okay. You notice something strange that is so peculiar, it's actually taking you about several seconds. In other words, you're stunned. Surprised, not stunned. To figure out what the hell is actually happening. And then you realize it's something that makes no logical sense that you can extrapolate for this world. It seems as if the line, the horizon, where light turns into shadow, is separating. And this line, the light is pulling away, and here, the shadow is pulling away. And it's vibrating and rippling violently, and as it separates, it is within a second later when something suddenly flies out and right up into your fucking face.
I can't see what that is.
Oh.
Four
Where's
gray arms are projecting from this swirling spiral entity. And it has a kind of a crystalline, scaly hide, almost as if it was made out of crystal, or at least its exterior. And in the center of this tubular body, right here, recessed in this area, looks like one giant eyeball looking at you. Four arms around it, and it spirals, kind of a black and white crystalline spiral, and at the bottom it turns into a tail. It is medium-sized, and it comes out, and immediately, as soon as it does, everybody in the area suddenly gets flashes in their head of images. These images flash rapidly, one after the other. And these flashes are pictures of yourselves. You see a picture of yourself. you see a picture of the stick, the rod. You see a picture of what you would only imagine could explain as to be as some type of cosmic landscape. It's just stars and empty space, the void, essentially. And and then you see another picture that is your death. You are lying dead right here, right there. Okay.
What the hell is this music, dude?
It's
I
funky.
crashed my game.
Oh, that
that's
music,
not.
bitch.
Oh, that's not what I think it is. No,
Okay.
Is
too nasty.
You can immediately do a planar check to recognize what you have brought into the Lyceum.
The hell?
Alright, I gotta turn this down. It's a little loud.
Here, I'll turn it down.
I got it. I'm just gonna adjust it on my end. It's better.
Okay. How the hell do you have a knit of 143 cast in?
He's on the fucking ball, that's how.
Fucking
shenanigans.
sorcerers. Fucking sorcerers.
Gotta go fast.
Just you wait. I almost said Tuckbutt. The ghouls will get there eventually.
Okay.
Tuckbutt 2. Tuckbutt has initiative 5 billion.
What are the odds this is going to work? Of course not.
9 out of 10.
Thank you.
10 out of 9. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Wow.
Everyone dead.
Fucking
Oh
hell.
my god.
All right.
Run.
Holy fuck.
All right. Since you have your stick in your hand, it swirls up into the air right in front of your face, seeming to defy gravity. All 4 of its arms point towards you, and then its tail curls out and points towards you as well. You got 5 thingies pointing at you.
Did my planar check tell me anything?
You believe that this is an Aeon. You do not know the exact type.
I don't know what an Aeon is personally.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's alright. You don't need to know. Because you're about to die, bitch. What I need is a fortitude save from Kurtal the Turtle. And I'm assuming you have some sort of spell resistance, so I'm going to go ahead and throw that shit on there.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Lord.
Oh shit.
Do I roll to confirm or do I automatically succeed?
You some bitch. You not allowed to do that?
Thank goodness. Otherwise, you'd probably be dead.
I won't say I'm not trying to, because that would be a lie.
Okay. Your body suddenly opens up with blistering ulcers all over as your body literally just starts separating as if being dissolved or as if their flesh itself is just separating of its own accord. And you take 20 points of lethal damage. Iris, immediately does a planar check to identify. Her eyes go wide as she pisses her pants.
Yeah, I would too, bro.
Okay. And she shouts, "Holy hells, run!" A lot of information there. And then she immediately turns and just fucking abandons all of you.
I would do shit.
Yeah, fuck that shit, bro. Fuck that.
Alright. I don't know how fucking far she gets. She gets a ways. Alright, Cabal. Cabal starts casting a spell. Actually, no. Cabal jumps back.
Fuck you.
Looks at that fucking thing. Then starts casting a spell. And
Oh my
Ray of Frost.
Would she really?
Are you? I don't
She's
know.
not running from this thing?
And alright. It dissolves before it even reaches a foot of touching the creature. Kurtal!
Come on.
Oh my god.
And all you can think is, fucking Namoan.
Oh god, I love this guy.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Alright, hold on. I gotta look up the spell here. Because every time I try and add it, it doesn't work.
Do you have the page open and the new tab, or is it open the Roll20 menu?
No, it's whenever I try and add it to my character sheet.
You can open that new tab if you hit the button in the top left.
Kyle, you sound like you're dead inside.
I know, I'm
Do I?
Yeah, you
Yes.
sound pretty tired.
A little bit,
Are you
though.
falling asleep?
Oh. I begin to feel it, but I should be fine.
Alright. Don't worry. Something is about to actually happen here in a couple more hours.
Excellent.
Alright.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Hold on to your huts. It's about
Kurtal is gonna.
It's about to get wild.
So am I out of range of this thing for attacks of opportunity?
Alright,
not.
so did you just 5-foot step? Because it looked like you moved more than that.
I did 5-foot step
Where the fuck did you go?
right here.
Oh, sorry.
you see me now?
Disappeared. Your token disappeared. Alright, so that's a 5-foot step. Okay. So if you do more than that, you're stuck there unless you're actually moving more than that.
Kurtal's getting between this thing and the kids. That's his
Okay.
first instinct above everything else.
Okay. Well, very noble. What do you put on your tombstone?
I don't know. Bug pussies taste like rain.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bruh.
Okay.
You stay
Um,
away from Sollyn and his family.
So can this thing still hit me if I tried to cast a spell? Unless I cast defensively?
Yes, you're still within its range.
Man, I'm freaking
Alright,
looking at Aeons and the goddamn Pleroma Aeons. Jesus fucking Christ.
Alright, so concentration check to cast defensively then.
This is freaking ridiculous.
Okay.
This is almost a Tarask.
Yeah. Don't fuck with Aeons, man.
Yeah,
I mean, they're
Pleroma
not all super powered, but they're pretty wicked shit.
It is
Why
a
the fuck does he have a 39 initiative?
because he's got a high wisdom and high dex.
Yeah.
Fair.
Remember, Uncle's thing is based partially on wisdom too.
Mhm.
Third
Are there
level
any
spell.
odds-
19 beat it. Oh no, it's caster level. Fucking concentration.
Are you doing spell pen? Is that what you're doing, or you're doing concentration?
I was trying to do a concentration check.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
no!
You can take the roll above. I'll let you take the roll above because that's what you intended. So 12 plus whatever your concentration bonus is.
Another
14.
7. It's been 19 plus 7, so 26.
Okay. All right, so you're fine.
30 actually.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah,
Casting
because you have the
defense
plus
bonus.
4. Yeah.
so So what are you casting?
Searing Light. I will link it to you now.
Okay. Almost certain that's a spellcraft check, spell pen.
Yeah, spell resistance, but no saving throw.
Okay.
Ooh. It's usually meant to be used on undead, but hey, no saving throw is no saving throw. There it is. Okay. And cleric, so
Hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage. It is not undead, it's not a construct.
alright, damage, and this
Oh,
was
never mind. Your light gets within a foot of it and just immediately dissolves.
Mm-hmm.
Unravels. The magics you are weaving just automatically redistribute and rebalance within a foot of this creature's form. Which, by the way, seems almost as it kind of has a crystalline look, but you notice as it moves, it seems to have a very loose consistency, almost as if it's not a gas or anything, or misty or anything like that, but it's thicker, but it's almost like a plasma. Okay. Casting.
swift action. What do I have on my thing? Can I swift intuitive strikes on this thing to get a better hit on it next then?
Okay. Casting shits his pants. And backs up the stairs. Kurtal, what are you doing? Get away from that thing. And then he'll look down the hall. Iris, where the hell are you going? I can't run that fast. I'm a gimp.
Okay.
It's a gimp.
And
Anyways.
and then he immediately fires two Razor Frost back to back.
Uncle.
Okay. And none of them penetrate. Yes.
I did do I cast from my chakram intuitive strikes. So spellcraft for every interval of 5 plus 1 on the knowledge check as this thing to get bonuses to hit and damage.
Okay.
So that is. Go ahead, dude.
There you go. I just want casting have to roll the sorcerer thing so he dies. Because what this library needs is more chaos.
So
Yeah.
So I get +7 on the knowledge check on this thing to get bonus damage. DC is 10 plus its CR.
Okay.
it's making me so mad I can't
difficulty-
knowledge planes.
It's 10 plus its CR.
That's what it says here on the spell when you approved it.
Son of a bitch. Okay. Since you could not identify it, I'm gonna increase it by an additional 5. This is to identify to. Oh wait, no. This is to actually use divination to pull information about it.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so okay, that doesn't matter then. Okay. All right. So the DC. What did you roll?
I got spellcraft 36, and for every interval of 5 on my spellcraft check, I got +1 on the knowledge check as determined by you.
Okay.
And DC is equivalent to 10 plus the target's challenge rating.
Okay.
And if it succeeds, I get +4 to hit and +2 on damage rolls.
Okay. All right. So you get a +3. I'm gonna give you. I'll give it to you. All right. And your knowledge planes is 22, correct?
Unless you want me to roll it again, yes. I get 22, and that turns into a 29.
Okay.
Because
Here's
it's
what you
+7.
know about. This gives you a little bit more information about Aeons in general. Okay. You do know that they are immune to cold. Okay. They are resistant to many forms of energy automatically. They communicate through concept. There's not necessarily telepathy. They do not, even with telepathy, It's nonverbal. There's no string of words. There's no linguistics involved. It is pure concept that is automatically conveyed. And you also know that it is has a very tangible, majestic presence. It's not incorporeal, but it is some hybrid state where it is it essentially it's like the plasma, and it's based on its presence, and you know that it has a very high resistance to essentially anything as its form actually pushes it away. You know it has high spell resistance. And I'm trying to think if you would recognize. No, you don't. It's not high enough to recognize the exact type. Okay.
Alright, so I succeed on the check, so I get +4 to hit with any attacks and +2 on damage rolls with it.
Okay. Alright, and it attacks you. It does full round attack. Do any of those hit?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the only people in our party, even close to that kind of AC, are Ilaria and maybe Lealda.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the damage. And
2,
okay.
14, 20, 27, -4, 23 because of DR1. Okay.
All right. And that is to grapple you, which it does. And you are now grappled by the Aeon.
Boots of Escape, immediate action. I can dimension door up to 30 feet away.
All right. Go ahead.
Let me double check on the wording of that, because I don't want to cheat myself out of anything.
As long as it's an immediate action, you should be set.
Well, I want to make sure it's not an immediate it's an immediate action and not a swift.
Yeah.
Because I know that in 3.5 it was an immediate reaction. So. Okay, it's kind of weird. Once per day, when the wearer of the boots is grappled, pinned, or entangled, they may transfer themselves to any spot within 30 feet.
Okay. And once per day. Okay. Once per day. Did it say immediate?
It says as if using a dimension door spell.
It's an immediate action, or it's a swift or immediate action to use the dimension door spell, I believe. But
dimension door is standard. But I think the item would be different, because that's
If I was
that's
in
fucking item.
400
that's
feet.
it's reactive, not
Yeah.
proactive.
What is it called? Boots of Escape? Or
Yes, Boots of Escape. Got them off of that one asshole.
where is your script?
Clement.
Okay. That's a really shitty way of wording that, honestly.
Yeah, right?
It really is. I'm confused.
You know, on
'Cause
one
I-
hand, I
like-
was going to say that would be like an automatic trigger that as soon as
Yeah.
you're grappled, it does it, but that's not the case.
It doesn't say. It's weird. Like I said, I remember in 3.5, it was an immediate action to, as soon as you got it, you could just blip out of their grip.
Unfortunately, the bad thing about this is it requires thought because you have to pick where you're going. So it's not like it's something that can be automatically reactionary. Like the item itself can't do it because it doesn't have intelligence to choose where to put you. So I'll let you mark it down from now on. You can do it as a swift action, but I won't let it do it as a immediate action. Not the way it's worded.
All right, give me a second to.
I'll let you know. Or we can change it. This is the two ways we can interpret it. Or it automatically happens always the first time you're grapple, pinned, entangled, and it's always in a random direction to a safe location within 400 feet. It's completely automatic.
30 feet.
30 feet. It's automatic.
400 if I was a gnome.
It's completely random. It's entirely predetermined by the item, so it does it instantly as a trigger. So you can do it either way. Either you can cast it as a swift action, or it automatically does it immediately whenever you're grappled. But
if I used it as a swift action, would it require a concentration check?
Swift actions never require concentration checks. Or
Well, spells do, but items don't.
They can, but they never provoke, is what I mean.
I think it would do better as an immediate, only because that's what I first come to think about.
Okay. All right, so 1d8, please, then.
Do you want to rule it like it's Dimension Door, where it's only a location where you have sight, or?
It is going to be whatever direction to the closest nearest thing, safe. So what I need is a 1d8 and a, I was going to say 3d10. Fate Keeper.
Man, I'm glad I said I'm holding on to those boots.
1, 2, oh my god. And 16 feet. So right there. Go ahead and move yourself.
Okay. Fucking roll, Tony, come on.
Oh, poor Cabal. Oh, you're leaving Cabal to die. Oh my god.
It's okay. We won't feel the culling if she does.
That's horrible, but it's true.
Come on, babe.
Sollyn's horrible. Or not. Well, yeah, Sollyn's horrible.
Okay. And,
Iris.
Iris. And by the way, Kurtal, you do know that your guys are in, because of what you've learned about this creature, you know that you guys are in bad shape because Castian has an elemental focus of ice and cold, to which it is immune.
Go, run.
Iris.
Get help.
Iris ain't fucking around. She's had bad shit happen before. She stops right here. And she, actually, you know what? No. She, as a swift action with a bonded object, is going to put Expeditious Retreat on herself. Okay. So she is fucking hauling ass there. Okay, alright. Cabal is very concerned with Kurtal. Let's see. Does he have an escape route over there? Yeah. Okay. Alright, once she realizes that you can get out that way, she's going to back up here. Turn around and make another beautiful caster level check. As she tries to cast on this thing. And she tries to... she shouts at it and it does nothing.
Excuse me, Bard caster level?
Yeah.
She's got caster levels in Bard, dude. Are you surprised?
Yes. You can barely make the fucking sentence.
Kurtal, your turn. Wait, you skipped Castian. Oh, no. Go ahead.
Castian's is at the bottom. Like you said, he's
Tell me I'm wrong, John. Tell me I'm wrong.
Run!
Kurtal.
Get the fuck out of there!
Yep, I heard you. I'm looking at my spells I've got for today, because most of these are utility.
Your spell should be run the fuck away.
Yeah, it's like, it's not a fucking question anymore.
Expeditious Retreat and BTFO.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to see if I have any spells to help me run away. If not, then I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to work on using my, fucking what's it called? Cloak thing.
Beat the fucking feet.
Let me check on my bitch spells.
Chris. Yeah.
Yeah, move action to activate my cloak thing. Makes me ethereal.
Fucking Daddy Phantom Knowing Ghost.
Alright, you're going ethereal. Now you're making me check whether that's going to save you or not. You fucking...
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm sitting there thinking. Like, I wonder.
Well, the
It
only things that can
probably
hit the only things that can hit ethereal are force effects, and magic has a 50% mischance.
Okay. Okay, alright, so you go ethereal. Anything else?
Move up to... Oh, shit. Hold on.
Move
My
up
little
to
arrow
up
thing is...
shit.
Move up to here. Got a 15-foot move speed. And I am invisible for the sake of any sight that this thing has.
Mm-hmm.
The only other thing I've got is fucking shrink item.
Shrink it.
Yeah, I'm going to shrink down the Aeon.
Yeah.
Shrink the chair, throw it at it, then unshrink it in midair.
Yep.
What chairs?
Okay.
Anyway, no, I have nothing else to do this turn. Sorry.
Okay. Alrighty. You shift out of ethereal. Or into ethereal, rather. And go to the ethereal plane. Okay.
Why the fuck didn't you fly further away?
I only have a 15-foot fly speed.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Alright, Fake Keeper, 1 die 100.
Then why are you flying and not sprinting?
Instead of follow you into the
Because I used my
astral
move
plane.
action.
Instead of follow you into the fucking plane. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
It might, actually, I don't know how the fuck these things-
79 is good because it's high-ish.
Yeah, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how the fuck these things work.
Okay. Castian
Oh, you dumbass.
says, "Get the fuck out of my way!"
That's my boy.
He shoves Cabal down the steps and keeps on going.
Oh,
That's my
Jesus.
boy.
No, he doesn't.
About
But
to say,
he-
Cassian's about to find his way right in the fucking way of this thing.
He just fucking he's gonna fucking fall.
Yeah.
All right, he
Make
does
him do
a
a dex
dex
save.
check. He does a dex save.
Double's dead the stairs. Double's dead the stairs.
All right, he fucking falls down the stairs, and then he just starts crawling. All right. Okay. Okay, this creature looks right at you, Kurtal.
I wonder how.
He doesn't give a fuck about your invisibility.
It's only half in this dimension. Or plane.
Okay. And then it turns and looks at Cabal.
Oh no.
Oh, honey.
It's got more than a 15-foot fly speed.
Just zoom.
It flies towards her. She stands there. Her hair goes up on her butt. She hisses at the thing. And as it reaches her and reaches out to grab her with its arms and tail, there is a sudden ripple all around it. Congratulations. The Hearthstone responded in time. And it casts Banishment. Cast to level
Cast.
30.
Yes.
Because it's a fucking Hearthstone.
How's the building of a higher caster level than two of our party members combined?
It's a fucking
Because
building.
Zodia's Vane made it. Why do you think?
And then, poof! This thing is just fucking disintegrates. Very good. You guys survived 1.5 rounds with the Aeon. Kamal will
Kurtal's gonna
continue
stay-
to hiss for about 8 seconds, though.
Shit, fucking, what the hell? Not that one. Yeah, Kurtal's gonna stay ethereal for another couple of seconds. Just keeping an eye on it, waiting for it to come back before poofing back in.
Alright, Cassian continues to crawl.
Yep. No, he's gonna run over here and check on Cabal, make sure she's okay.
Are you okay, Kurtal? Be ready, you can come back at any minute.
I don't think so.
Oh.
Can I do a Can I do a retcon spell check to see if I can identify the spell?
Yeah. And, okay. What happens from this is, some Acemen show up and beat the fuck out of you for summoning hostile entities into the Lyceum.
Not perception. My mouse is going all over the fucking place.
And, when you go ethereal to escape them, they follow you.
Come back here! No, you're gonna hit
Do
me!
it too, bitch.
And they just continue to beat the fucking shit out of you. No.
You're gonna hit me.
And then Modric comes like, "What the hell are you doing in my library?" And he starts bitch slapping you. Anyway.
He starts beating the shit out of you.
You manage to survive. I should have it go ahead and do that fucking special ability it has. Supernatural.
Yeah, the Aeon ones are fucking insane.
Would it be smart enough to not return to the Lyceum, which cast level 30 against it?
It's just gonna abide. It'll come back.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Aeons are eternal creatures, aren't they?
Yeah,
Unless they're killed on their home plane.
they don't. I don't think they have a home plane.
Okay. So if you want, you can go and have Rolun or somebody with planar knowledge better than you. You can try to describe it, and they can try to identify it with a -5 based solely on description.
Yeah.
So
Kurtal will. If Rolun is still there, Kurtal will find him and just describe this thing.
Yeah, he would be. He's trying to organize his case.
All right.
It helps that you realize it was an Aeon, I think.
All right, -5. You said
-5 because you're doing it third hand.
28.
Kurtal's doing a lot of wiggling of his arms. It goes like, whoo!
So
Okay,
Black and
Rolun.
white.
You are 75% certain that it was an Aeon called an Akana.
Yeah.
okay. Well, what other one would it be?
It could
Any of
have
the other-
possibly been. Actually, you know what? Probably none.
Because if I'm not looking at Aeons right now,
That's
but
true. They probably wouldn't.
like all the other ones that I personally know of, like there's one that's really shitty, and all the other ones are like
You know that
planar.
there is more than one that has 4 arms. So you are not certain. It could be that, or it could be something called a Bythos.
What the fuck's a Bythos?
It's an Aeon.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
also probably the ones on the SRD and that have ever been written are probably only a fraction of the ones that actually exist.
Correct. These are just what's
So-
known. But you
You
do
could have heard
know
rumors of one.
that, because you did roll pretty good.
I was real pretty good.
You might believe. Do a wisdom check. Roland. Kurtal, do you tell him the circumstances that preceded this?
Yeah, no, Kurtal would describe it because he figures Rolun would know best what the fuck is going on here. So
Roland
he'd say that.
slaps the shit out of you for being an idiot.
Well, no, I would have done some experimentation too. I don't blame him.
So would I.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
Kurtal, and I will justify this with this.
You don't know
Kurtal
what to
knows,
Oh
Kurtal knows
yeah,
that you feed a lineage tree. To his knowledge, they feed it with both
Shit.
their bodies and their magic. So he figured if he provided one and see if it has a reaction, he might try the other.
get. All right, so you don't know for certain which it is. Part of you wants to believe that it's a Bythos. Because Bythoses are known for being able to teleport all over the cosmos and put some smack down.
but yeah, but those can age people. If Kurtal said it grabbed him, he should be old.
He should also have negative levels.
I don't know about that. I just know that if he does anything about Bythos, he knows those are the ones that make people old. And if Kurtal was
And,
grabbed, he should be old.
Yeah, I really should do the negative levels on him. I forgot to do that.
Oh well,
Oh well.
not that big a deal.
Actually,
Oh, wait.
no, I didn't. No, that's right. But you do know this. Actually, that's it. That's all you put together because your wisdom sucked a dick.
Yeah.
I don't suppose there's any way I could assist to bump it up.
No. Not unless you do research on Aeons, because it's something pertaining to their primary purpose.
I find and are weird. So I would ask him, if he. Well, shit. Would I? So this Rolun / Kurtal don't think that this was like a summon monster effect. It was actually like a calling effect.
You believe it was indeed a calling, yes.
Okay. Well then, Rolun says that if blood did that, don't do magic. Magic will do worse.
Well, obviously, I'm not going to do that.
Rolun also knows that artifacts are often watched by supreme beings, and they do not take kindly to them being desecrated.
Yeah. Okay, so to translate that, Rolun would say, you've been to the land of the Fae, right?
Yeah, weird place.
Yes, and weird items. Don't mess with this. Yeah, unless you do a lot of research on it, don't try and experiment with it.
Okay.
I don't know why in the world that this thing called an Aeon of all things, but whatever reason it was is not a good one.
Kurtal's just going to shake the stick in your face. Rolun, I don't know what this thing does yet. Well, I know
then-
that's what it's meant to do.
Well, then
Kurtal
you should
accidentally-
have done research on it like a wizard should, you dolt.
That's what I was trying to do. I thought it was a part of a lineage tree, and part of the lineage tree tradition was that you feed it with both body and magic. Blood is part of the body, last I checked.
Well, then do research on the Norns first to see how it goes from one of their wattage stits to whatever it is you're talking about.
Rolun, after you argue with Kurtal for a little while, it
Uh-huh.
occurs to you the next day, as you're sitting there washing your money, that
Spit shot, baby.
it just comes to you all of a sudden. You know what? You're not sure the teleportation thing. But you don't think it was Pythos now.
Why?
Because of what you know about the myth of those sticks, the Rods of Fate. And you remember now is that one of the things the Akanans do is they are believed to perhaps be tied in with someone, I'm going to write the name, in some strange unknown way that has never been determined.
Yeah.
There you go.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So that's what occurs to you. So I don't know if you want to go back and tell Kurtal that or not.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, he is.
Alright, well, go
So-
on. So you come back for round 2 to scold him some more.
No,
Oh, you are a real dumbass.
no, round two will be them eating lunch at some point. Probably nice little finger sandwiches.
Kurtal, buy me a lunch.
I can literally summon food.
All right, well, then we're eating summoned
It
finger
doesn't
sandwiches.
taste the same unless somebody else is paying for it.
Kurtal, I did some thinking about what happened yesterday. I'm not going to chastise you. I'm just giving you help. Right?
He's just sort of looking at you with his third eye as he's looking down at this lesson plan, trying to forget what happened.
All right. Well, you know Pharasma, correct?
I am aware of her workings, yes.
Well, it occurred to me. That thing that attacked you, I am certain it is an arcana. Because these wattage sticks are associated with Pharasma, with something about fate and death and all of that. I'm not 100% on it. I never really bothered too much in the Fey world, too chaotic for my taste. But one thing that did come to mind was that those Arcanas, that shooting pain you said you had, I believe, that was their effect. They can steal your soul right from you. If you're not careful, they will take it from you just like any of our seniors' spells can.
Well, nice to know it didn't work.
Agreed. I'd hate to find out what happens when a culling happens when someone takes a soul from a body. Ugh.
Well, that depends on if the body dies.
Maybe it takes
I'm
the whole
sure.
Cabal.
Anyway, no, I think for now I'll just hold on to this until I'm finished developing my spell and then dedicate some time into research.
You ought to just, if you can, see if you can put in a request to go and talk to Leonia again. I'm sure if anyone here knows more about it, it's her.
Well, either her or one of the Vanguard. Well, I doubt they're even here.
I was about to say they're all either gone some other plane or they're up north.
Way up north. Okay. Good job, guys. I'm so proud of both of you. Okay. Kurtal. Let me know if you
Yes.
put blood on the stick again.
Or not.
Not likely gonna happen anytime soon.
Alright.
Put a little bit of wizard salt on it.
Maybe I put it on the wrong branch.
You know what? You want to really piss him off? Try spitting on it and see what happens.
No. In fact, Kurtal will try and clean
You know
it up
what?
a little bit.
I jizz all over it! Okay.
Slave shopping?
Okay, so yes. The rest of that, Kurtal, if you want to do research, if you want to speak to somebody, we can go over that. But going to somebody else for a bit. Alright. Slave shopping. Sollyn, you go slave shopping with Katrina and Roly Poly. Roly Poly just talks nonstop about his near encounter with an Aeon.
From
No!
what Kurtal has told me, near is a bit of an exaggeration.
Well, he was near the Lyceum at the time. And
As was I.
It was fascinating to be intrigued again.
you know what? I'm going to give Katrina a roll because it'd be fucking hilarious if she knows more than you do.
She probably fucking does. I had to do every time I roll planes. All right, my modifier is huge.
Her
Okay.
planes isn't that high. So.
No, I know, but like the actual dice roll for all my plane checks is just shit. It's every fucking time. It's like 10 or lower.
Welcome to Sollyn and Stealth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you're fucking huge. Shut up.
I have a plus 12 to Stealth, including the huge penalty.
Doesn't matter. You're still big.
You guys teleport to Ashur. Ashur. Now, have any of you been to Ashur before?
I have.
Katrina.
I had to take a fucking camel or whatever up to Silvos.
Fishing,
Milling.
milling, farming.
Milling, farming, ranching. Okay. All right.
Milling, farming, fishing.
All right. And they ask you what price range you're looking for.
Can I get a sense of what is the standard price range?
Well, you can get anywhere from if you want somebody that actually has training, that's going to start a minimum of 30 gold.
Okay.
Man, people are cheap.
Yeah.
That's a minimum.
Yeah.
It can
Someone's
go
looking
up to 500 gold each, depending on
Someone's
the
looking
quality
about-
of their physique.
Okay. Someone's gonna be looking about 50 to 100 gold ahead. Although if they have someone particularly spectacular, maybe up to 500.
And Let's see. 1 die 100 Fate Keeper. There's a 10% chance they got the very, very special Farmer McGee. His name is McDonald. Nope. Unfortunately, we do not have any super duper farmers. But we have many mediocres.
That should do.
And I must say that you are quite a ravishing figure.
Thank you. I get that a lot.
Okay. How many would you like?
What cost?
Alright. Alright. Using the barony start thing. You got talented and you got trained. What class do you want?
Sollyn would prefer... probably... I'm trying to find it here. I had my barony open, but not the rules for it. I think trained is better than talented, right?
Correct.
Maybe 3 or 4 trained and 3 or 4 talented. Oh, and Sollyn would also ask if they had any warriors that were especially obedient.
Okay. Well, first they bring out some people that are good at ranching. Fortunately,
The farming, because ranching is the spider thing.
oh, okay. So you want specifically spider ranchers, where they don't got none of that.
Yeah, no, that's reasonable. I might buy some ranchers and train them, but
Okay, so farmers. All right. All right. They have 3 talented and 3 trained. The one of the talented and one of the trained are both considered special specimens. They're very good, well skilled, a lot of expert, skilled veteran at the farming industry. Yes, yes. And this one, look at this one. And then one of the trained, the special one of the trained, is very physique.
oh, and before they arrive, Sollyn would have asked Katrina how these people feel about haggling usually.
Feel free to haggle all you want, but it really, you don't usually get anywhere unless you're buying, bulk. Usually individual slaves, they're pretty strict with the price.
Yeah, well, Sollyn might be buying bulk. For farming, he's probably going to run cheap on the cheaper side, since farming's not as major of an industry in his land.
Okay. The 3 talented, you can get for 30 gold each, and the one with this veteran training will get that one costs 50 gold, so 30, 30, and 50.
Alright, Sollyn's gonna put those on a list of thinking about it probably will buy. He wants to sort of get an idea of how much he's gonna be spending before he starts talking, like, for sure buying.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And what about fishing?
Oh, yes, yes. We have a lot of fishermen.
I could tell, it seems the right area for it.
Yes. They are very good with their shovels. Okay.
Are they hitting the fish on the head?
No, you dig them out of the sand.
Where I come from, fish usually live in the water.
I am kidding.
Oh, okay. It's hard to tell sometimes.
I know. It is because I lost half my face.
Yes, that's it.
All right. Never French kiss a purple worm. All right.
A good lesson.
Fishermen, yes, they have. Give me a 1 die 100.
All right. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh. Unfortunately, we've had a fishing catastrophe.
The problem is we live in a desert.
We only have 3 fisher people. One's a fish wife, completely worthless. The other 2, they're not very good either, I'll be honest. But I'll give you a 2-fer. In fact, I'll throw her in as a 3-fer.
How much for the lot?
3 for the price of 2.
So 60 gold total.
I'll give you all 3 for 75.
Alright, I'll mark those down on the list.
No, 60.
Even better.
I like you. Especially since you are close to the Lady Kurtal.
Yes, and I believe she will be buying some as well. What of milling? Have you any people well trained in that?
It would depend on the type of milling. Unfortunately, training is very difficult, you know. Usually, those people are self-taught. And if they're any good, well, they usually don't run into financial problems.
Reasonable.
Millers, yes. We got some millers, though. It doesn't take much training to be a miller.
No.
Would you like me to custom train you some millers? I have a
How
wheel.
long would that
You can
take?
spin it.
Shh. How long would it take to do that?
I can make you the best millers you've ever seen in 60 days. Good ones in 30.
Well, in that case, I'll take 60 days,
And
that
how
is.
many? Oh, okay. So 1 in 60 days.
Let's make that 4. I'm assuming each one will cost what? How much?
Each one will cost 100 gold. But for the 4, I'll give it to you for 390. Yeah.
Deal. I'll put that on the list as well.
He tries to make you pay up front, and then Katrina tells him no.
And what do you have in the way of guards, warriors? The more obedient, the better.
Ah, yes, see, that is where we excel. Now, do you want them to be in any particular style? These are for showmanship or pure function?
These are for function. I don't need to scare off enemies. I have plenty of them who will not be intimidated by that. I need my enemies dead.
No, I meant for the ring.
Ah, I see. No, purely function.
Well, we have the best here. Oh, yes. Now, they range anywhere between 75 and 399 gold. I have one for 399. I call him the Heartstopper. He's ugly as sin, but he hits you hard.
That is what I want. How talented is he?
In what way? In killing,
Yes.
he's good. In fact, that's why he's a slave. He liked it a little too much. Started at a young age.
What are the others? I don't want someone who is too hell-bent on killing. I need my people to be alive.
I've beat it out of him.
Oh.
Before, he was running amok, cutting off people's ears. Collected them. I think he wanted to make a statue out of them. I cut off his ears.
I feel like that gets messy fast.
He didn't like it much when it happened to him.
Well, taste your own medicine. Always the best job.
Then I sewed them back on, waited a month and cut them off again. After the third time, he learned.
What of the others?
Oh, they're all very good. Varying talents, of course. I'll give you good deals in each of them. We got some, he goes in, got some talented ones. They're going to be, essentially, 75 gold each.
Okay.
Trained are going to be 150 gold each. And, both of those are essentially doubled. If you want them to have advanced, essentially they'd have like advanced attributes, abilities, versus just commoner.
I see. Tell you what, I will take 3 trained with advanced kit.
Okay. So they're
Which
just
is
more naturally, they're just more stronger, better physique.
Okay, so that's
300
that's what? Times 3.
times 3. Advanced trained warriors. Okay. All right.
Okay. And I think that might do for now. Let me see what I've got here so far.
Did you want any of the farmers? I can't remember if you did or not, or if you decided on them.
Yes, I think I am. I've got 4 farmers, 3 at 30 and 1 at 50. 3 fishers, all for the price of 20 each. 4 millers for a total price of 390. And 3 warriors for 300 each.
Okay.
Sollyn does some mental math.
All right. Let me know what the total is.
Uh, 1.5 thousand or 1.5k gold and 5 gold to spare, so 1,505.
Okay. All right.
And Sollyn is going to try to bargain, or bargain for a bulk discount.
All right. What does he have a special approach, or do you want a dialogue?
Katrina's there with me, right?
She is sitting there drinking. Yes.
Do I get the impression that I could try and get Katrina to help on my behalf? Say something along the lines of, Katrina, what do you think about the prices for these? I think the bulk of them might benefit. In fact, I think since I'm buying in quantity to some extent, it might show that I'm a more loyal customer.
What is the total price?
1,505 gold.
Festus. Is that the best price? Yes, of course. Is that what you would charge me? Of course not, Lady Hort. Lady Hort. I would charge you much less than that, but he is not you. She nods.
Okay.
Why don't you make it 1,400 even? Could you do that, Festus, or is that too lean for you? Oh, of course not. For you, it is but a pleasure to go without food.
Oh, God, fucking rich people. Bunch of fucking cunts.
Alright, and he gives you the total for 1,400.
The man's got a bottom line.
And then he probably still making it. Slave trade is ridiculously ludicrous. Or at least historically it has been.
Yeah,
I mean,
it depends on how well you
Lucrative, sorry, yes.
Yeah,
I said ludicrous, didn't I?
keep them.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sollyn will thank him, and he will happily pay up front.
Wow, even for the training, ones being trained?
For the ones being trained, he'll wait and see, but for everything else, he'll pay up front.
Alright. Alright, he brings in a slave to count all the money for you. All the money you're paying him. He doesn't bother with all that counting stuff.
Alright.
No, he does.
I was gonna say.
And then when that slave's done, he brings in another slave and is like, you tell me what the number is. And if you two aren't the same, there's hell to pay. Yeah. Meanwhile, he works with Katrina. Katrina buys, goes through. She shops fucking all day. It's like a 4-hour thing. She just window shopping.
Sollyn will come along and help whenever she
And then
needs.
at the end, no, you don't have to go anywhere. They bring shit to you.
Oh, fair enough.
Probably like a solid hour into it, Rolun just would have fucking fell asleep. He's bored.
Yeah, you just now.
Is groping the slaves just considered testing the goods?
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
Watch the jiggle on this ass. Smack!
Yeah. It depends on who you are, too. Like, Katrina could do whatever the fuck she wanted. And,
Yeah. She's the daughter of the fucking ring
if they don't
bearer.
like it, they can just leave town.
Is Nathaniel the Malik or the ring bearer, or do both apply?
They're the
Sorry.
same.
Yeah.
And he's both.
Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. So she buys a bunch, and he gives her a very big discount for just being a Horta. And she thanks him. Okay. And let's see. Very good. All right. And after many hours, she buys probably a half a dozen or maybe a dozen slaves. And Rolun sleeps through when she's going through all the sex slaves.
And
You know, the
his
sexy
purse.
men.
Nope, they're all women.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
She's an over brothel.
Your
And-
wife's a closet lesbian.
And I'm trying to think what would she get?
Sollyn's awake for all this. He finds it fascinating.
Female no.
Oh,
Yes, and give it to Kurtal. Oh. Beautiful.
Okay. She buys the very pretty female elf or half elf. We're not really sure. And
they never are.
yeah. And when you wake up, she gives her to you, Rolun.
What now?
She gives her to you. Which, by the way, she costs 1,000 gold.
Good lord. Oh no. Oh no. What the why did you do this to me? Okay, well, he thanked her, obviously. And then kind of stare at her like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this puppy? I don't have a place to put it.
If you want, I could. No, Sollyn has no desire for that.
How am I gonna do it?
Unless she can farm.
Farm simple.
$1,000 farming slave.
And her name is Mina.
Mean a lot to you. Yeah, I know.
And
What the fuck am I gonna do with this fucking thing?
if you want, you can just have her take care of it for you, and then, but it's for you whenever you want.
Okay.
And the rest of them are pretty much mostly functional.
Mostly.
Well, they're all functional to some extent. I mean, they're not all just workers or warriors. They're
How's she gonna put them?
laborers.
How's she gonna ship them? How are y'all?
Well, that's the
built?
next question I was just getting ready to ask. Thank you. It's all right. So, how are you guys shipping these fuckers? You gonna do, express or what?
Overnight delivery.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Some giant fucking slingshots.
There's literally no good way to get them there.
3,
No, there's not.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, Sollyn can't carry all of his, so
Can't go this way.
You did it! You're not
Can't go this way. Literally, the only option you have is to go across Lake Benoit.
John quit being an ass and let them fucking sort out their own ass.
Or you can sail
can
around,
take,
I guess.
You can take trips teleporting. That could add up quick.
I'm not paying more to transport slaves than I paid for the goddamn slaves. So, Katrina, shall we set up a wagon or something to transport them to our realms?
Well, we could just pay to have them transported to us.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, you guys negotiate with a Captain Loose Tooth. Interesting thing is, he has no teeth.
I wonder why. Okay.
It's a name from my college days. It was more appropriate then.
Now they're all done, fell out. Alright. Captain Loose Tooth's like, sure, I'll take them up there for you. I'll deliver them to... where's the closest thing? He's going to take them by ship to Athul.
Very well. Madam Horta, does this work for you?
You don't have to call me Madam Horta.
Well,
Oh,
when
I
it's
would
turning.
absolutely have to call you Madam Horta, not you.
Sollyn might name drop if he's going to be in Ternu.
Yeah. And,
Might.
yes. Alright, so they're going to ship them in there. And then, actually, no. She says, have them delivered to the Eastern Bluff. So you guys have to figure out how to transport them from the Eastern Bluff to your homes. Eastern Bluff is on the east side of the Jerruk Lake here. And there's a pass to Lyrio. So you have to do that. Just so you know, or ball, the cost for transport, all those slaves, all that way is for Lady Horta, a mere 30 gold. An extra 10 gold to bring it to Eastern Bluff because that's what they fucking charge there, just to get in there. So that's to pay for that fee. So for total 40 gold, you get them brought to within a reasonable distance of Lyrio.
Okay.
Alright, that's all taken care of.
40 gold each?
Yeah.
No, we're not done, Uncle.
All right.
We're doing Silvos.
All right, yeah. And then you guys get them all taken care of. And they process all the paperwork, give it to you, and then you guys teleport to Silvos.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I roll for these while we're doing Silvos?
Yes, any of those you can roll for now. If they
But
if they're trained, they automatically get the highest amount. Fuck, dick sucker, motherfucking Chrome. They get the highest amount of levels based on that sheet. Is automatically an expert in that field, or warrior in case of a warrior. The other is rolled in random. The class is random.
Okay.
The smaller set, or the second set.
And the well-trained warriors with advanced kit, are they just, do they get any extra bonuses?
The advanced, no, that's just pure abilities.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Trained or trained, talented or talented. Yeah, talented or talented.
Okay.
Okay. The Fishers are talented.
Okay.
Oh my god. Come on, roll 20. They're showing me my images at like a resolution of 10.
I love it. Oh, by the way, I meant Uncle Fester, not Festus. Uncle Festus is from something completely different.
Yes, but
than the
Festus
Adams
sounds
family.
more turning Fester than Fester.
That's true, though.
Okay, so Rolun, you go up to Silvos. This place is still a shithole.
That's fine. He's not
But-
going to be there long.
There are whores everywhere. Seriously, there's like 5 for every block.
Why?
Because there's a lot of horny gnolls.
Okay.
Because the place is full of military. You go into the place. Nathaniel Hart is there. Katrina introduces you. And go.
Sir. Archmagus. I need
Rolun.
bow.
Good to see you. I'll walk over and give Katrina a kiss. Then give you a hug.
Nice. Vice versa.
Why didn't he kiss you?
The beard tickles.
Yeah.
I have come to ask something very important of you. Perhaps above my station.
Well, have a seat.
He'd have a seat.
Would you like some mud milk?
Sure.
He pours you some thick, white, semi-pudding-like, semi-gelatinous, semi-liquid
Thought this better not be.
alcohol.
This better not be horse cum. Okay, good. All right. He tasted. Fuck, it's alcohol. He tasted. Hell yeah.
It tastes like fucking elemental cum. All right, go ahead.
That's best trying. I've undertaken a task from a friend of mine, and what it boils down to, sir, is that I'm trying to get Athul to pull its forces away from New Tharda and the Golden Panther and more towards where the new citadel is coming in the mountains, from the Underdark, from the Plane of Shadows. And to make that happen, one of the terms that I have been given from one of the senators there to make our case very much stronger is to have the word of Turnuheth to not try and take advantage of this by mowing over Athul while they do this change of focus.
We would not do that. We have no interest in Athul.
If I could get that in writing, sir, I believe they might actually believe that.
Excuse me.
Oh, that
If you could get that in writing?
so that way they would believe it.
Ah. You want some type of assurances written.
Yes, I do not mean to cause offense. That was not a joke. Apologies.
Katrina smiles.
Is Sollyn here for this awkward encounter? Did they leave him like sitting outside in the hallway and
They
tell him
left
not to
him
web
in
anything?
Asher. He's going to ride on the boat.
No, you
Yeah.
don't.
No,
Oh,
no.
no, he's not.
No. Yeah, you're there. Sure.
He'll be in the corner trying to be on his best behavior. Okay.
Diplomacy check, Rolun.
Uh-huh. Where's his token? Oh, it's not on the soul. Don't swap fucking layers. I'll just find it. Please don't find a bot. Oh, that's not much better.
Okay.
That's not good, though. Fuck me.
You got a +2 for your dialogue? Still not the best.
No.
I don't think it's possible for me to write that letter, at least not what you're wanting. You see,
Does he get a bonus from having Katrina there?
yes.
Also, Kyle, if you're on the phone, we can hear you. Unless, oh fucking hell, this stupid fucking ad.
I was about to say, I couldn't hear it.
No idea what you're talking about, buddy.
Oh, fucking. I was
Dude,
downloading
clean
something
the
and
fucking malware off your goddamn computer.
No, it was a fucking advertisement. I turned it off
Ad block,
ad block
bro.
because it. I had to turn it off because it wouldn't let me do it if I had it on.
Then
God
yeah.
damn. Get ad block.
I normally have it on, but just fucking fuck it, whatever. I'm crazy. Let's just
Alright.
deal with that.
Anyway, when your computer starts speaking to you on its own volition, it's called malware. Alright. And when it starts speaking to you about dildos, it's because, well, it's been tracking what you've been searching. Okay. Oh my god, wouldn't that be horrible fucking malware? To fucking
God.
do like goddamn horrible porn ads, just audio.
They do
Mhm.
that.
Like, yes, buy this big dragon dildo.
Fucking bad
Dude,
dragon ass.
I have a plan. If my friends try and prank me with dragon dildos, I'm just gonna put them in their mailboxes with condemning notes attached to them.
There you go.
No.
Fucking puts no. You know what? You can if you write an address on it and slap some postage on there. They gotta mail that shit.
No, listen. Okay, here's what you do for the ultimate prank, alright? Do you know what the PS4 movement controllers are?
I don't care. Yes.
Listen. You buy 4 of the charging stations for a PS3 moved controller. And you put them in a box.
Uh-huh.
And under one of them, you put a copy of Wii Music for the Wii. That's how you prank someone.
There you go. Okay.
What?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. So, he essentially tells you, here's the problem. He doesn't speak for the others. There's no way he could possibly speak for the others. And as for putting something in writing to say that we're never going to attack Thor, well, that would just be putting, leaving themselves, tying themselves, restricting themselves. What if they decide they want to attack Thor one day? That would just make them look bad.
It's shrug. It'd just be for... it would just... Yeah. No, you wouldn't. I understand.
But what he can do is he will write a letter he personally will sign a letter with a non-aggression pact and officiate one. A letter offering one to have their ambassadors meet and design one between him and Asher. And the ring bearer of Thurtaka, he speaks on that person's behalf because, fuck it, he's fairly certain.
Yeah.
And so long as they agree to a non-aggression pact, that they will not aggress against Selvos or Menakad.
Okay, and then could I also get him to be my second high-ranking individual to say that it would be a good idea to put Athul's war machine towards the not Shadow City, something bitch, Dark Citadel. All right, good.
Yeah. Get them away from me so I can steal their shit.
All right, that's fucking 4 out of 5 in like one fell swoop. I like it.
There you go. All right.
All right, well, he many handshakes, hugs, whatever, beer, toast. All right, all that good shit.
Okay. Very good, very good. He'd tell you to put a little bit more oil in your beard, make it a little nicer, spend a little more time grooming, a little less time counting your money.
It's the desert. He swears it's the desert.
Okay. And then you guys teleport back to whichever place, I'm not sure which. Assuming the Lyceum.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, did anybody else have anything to do in the last of that month? Going once.
Mm-mm.
Going twice.
Got the locations, wrote the plan. Last of the month.
No. Okay, we're done. Now time for the cliffhanger and to end this session.
Don't Rolun and Sollyn rank up?
Fuck
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Hold on. Alright, let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's see if you do rank up.
Who would blackball me? I'm such a good little wizard.
Everyone. But I'm kidding.
Alright.
How many days does this month have?
John.
1/100 to see if a cockiest blackball Sollyn.
John, by the way,
There's
I
a
put Ilaria.
50-50 shot.
I put Ilaria as one of the people who would give him a recommendation. If that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool.
Alright.
Well, she's not a professor, you realize.
No, but no, you're a peer.
Okay. Oh, you mean don't I have to be there?
I don't. Not for this. I just need your recommendation. I think.
Okay.
Well, I just
Yeah,
need
sure.
you to have in writing that I'm not a dog shit wizard. That's all I need.
Yeah,
Does
she would.
anybody here dislike Sollyn?
To be fair, Sollyn hasn't been around enough long
What
enough to
about
be
that one
disliked.
cabal that like he
Da, 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 da,
that
da.
one guy from?
Yes, I know.
They're candlelights. They don't count.
Yeah,
They're
they were
They can't be
neophytes.
I never said
candlelights
they were
if they're
candlelights.
cabal, you genius. If they're cabal, they have to at least
They were
be
neophytes.
Well, maybe one of them is a big dactylite.
Blackball me and I'll kill another Cabal mate.
I'll wipe you out. Let me see what happens when you get blackballed, by the way, at that rank.
You have to get a teacher recommendation to remove it, because you can't... Listen, just let Sollyn duel them to the death.
I remember, yeah. No,
I'll duel
no,
their
I-
whole fucking Cabal at
All right.
once. I don't give a shit.
3 more 1/100s each, with a 30% chance to blackball you.
Wow.
Very good. Something about them made them think, we don't want to die. Let's not blackball. It's too obvious. If we blackball him, he's going to blame us. And we're like, oh my god, what if somebody else blackballs him? And he still
Meanwhile,
thinks it's us.
Meanwhile, Sollyn doesn't even remember that they exist. He's already forgotten that he killed that dude.
And, you know what? Damn. Corbett can't
Who else
blackball
wants
you.
to blackball Sollyn? Let me at him.
You know what?
I think that's it.
I think that's it, yeah.
Yeah. No one else
pretty good.
dislikes you, in my opinion. Except for Juan.
That's it.
Well, on does he get a vote?
Ron's
It's
gonna
true.
come in and blackball you. No.
You can just pop his head and say no.
Alright. So, congratulations. Spider-Man, you go up. One sub-rank.
What day is it, Timekeeper?
Whatever the day is that happens.
Oh, shit.
It'd have to be like the
Remember?
29th or the 30th.
It was
You
the
rolled it
19th.
already.
I think it was the 19th of
19th.
Neth.
19th, yeah.
19th of
Rolun.
Neth.
Yep. You're a wizard, correct?
Wizard 2 up to 1.
Alright, let me see if anybody here dislikes you.
I doubt it.
I believe there is.
There is.
What day does
Who
Rolun
have I
thing
made?
happen?
Alex Cabal is gone.
Who have I pissed off?
Don't worry about it.
I don't think. No. No. No, because they're all.
You're going to wizard
Kyle.
first, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Kyle, what are you advancing to?
Acolyte second. I was just about to put that on there, actually. Neat. I was wondering why I kept pushing me up the page.
Yeah. Okay. No. Nobody blackballs you, Rolun?
Cool.
Congratulations.
What day is this?
You are now Wizard of the First.
He was 11-16.
The 1st of Neth?
16.
16.
11, 16.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Just because it's going to be in the future.
And on the 28th or whatever day of Neth. Ilaria,
Mm-hmm.
you're working.
Yeah.
You are working. It has been rough for the past month. There has been a lot of skirmishes back and forth. A lot of little ones still, though. In fact, you know for a fact that you've been in one of the side units that have essentially been going around doing skirmishing things, and a lot toward the lower end of the foothills. You know, there's been a lot of deeper fighting up in the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
But you've not really been involved in that. On occasion, you did see some other wizards there that you would recognize. Higher levels. Higher ranked. Magi and Sagi. Now, on the 29th of Neth, you guys are just chillaxing, relaxing, up to no good.
Yep.
And you're not in the middle of the fight, you're in between. You're just kind of watching an area. When in this area. Okay? Right there.
Mm-hmm.
The corner. Where the mountain meets the river meets the plains. Forest, I mean. Okay. When the ground begins to shake violently. You are thrown to the ground. Everybody's thrown to the ground except for Adderall. He takes up into the air because you just can't keep somebody on Adderall down.
Exactly.
And
I should have named him Adderall. That would have been good.
Boo.
Anyways, continue.
And the earthquake rumbles violently. Fatekeeper, you get to make a fortitude save for your Cabal home to see if it collapses.
Modifier?
Because of its sound construction and sturdy craftsmanship, you get a plus 20.
Man,
Bullshit.
I can't cast enough fucking make holes to fix a house.
And it all just collapses.
It gets an advantage, surely.
Oh, I'm
It
glad
does
I
have
haven't spent any
advantage. Go
fucking
ahead.
money.
It has advantage.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure Tucker just had an aneurysm.
John, I need like the opposite of your luck.
I can't give it to you, man.
I killed whoever came up with this.
Okay.
Oh my
It's better.
Alright.
God. Oh my God.
Alright. It suffers damage in many places. But it's not that bad, actually. 26 is good enough. But it is going to need repairs in a few places. Your wall. It did fine. It did the same thing. Dragon's Nest, all that fine. The vibration is quite violent. Anybody else that's in the area? Was anybody up here, by the way, in their home in the 29th of Neth?
I think no. The only
Just
everybody's in the Lyceum more or less.
me and
All
then
player
the
members. Okay,
custodians
so-
are at the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, the NPCs are here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's fine.
And Ilaria.
Ilaria's here too?
Oh no, not there. No,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm on the battlefield.
Alright. Ilaria, when you get up, you see something. There is this eerie glow. It is an orangish, almost reddish, kind of like a blood orange colored glow. Red orange. But it's a dull and very diffused glow up along the horizon, up towards the mountain, and into the sky, which is making the sky itself take on this strange color. It takes a while for the earthquake to finish. It lasts quite a while. Devastation everywhere. And you are immediately attacked by the shadow of a nearby tree. You guys beat it up. It actually doesn't.
Quickly, we must destroy the trees.
Every tree in the entire forest. It kind of just grabbed at you. It clung to you for a moment, and then it stopped. So it didn't like it came to life or anything like that. It just took on a strange aggression momentarily, and then it kind of went away. So you and the people you were with report knowing something major has happened to Louis and the main camp. And you come in there and you realize that the major ship is happening. Major shit is happening in the main camp. First thing you notice is that you see Ulysses there. You also see Talos there.
Oh shit.
And you also see Reynold there.
Is Reynolds spelled with an A or an O?
I know.
Thank you.
And
Wait a minute, you mean Archmages?
yes.
It's with a U. Renold.
No, it's not.
No.
Oh no, that's his dad. Never mind, sorry.
And,
Just
His
anyway,
dad. Fuck it, his dad.
anyway. So you see them there. They speak. They're speaking privately, so you have to wait. They seem definitely urgent. Something's happening, and they are withdrawing. It takes a while to figure out what they're doing, and you realize that they're essentially the main base is actually just holding while everybody is withdrawing from the mountains. All right. And they do withdraw. In fact, they withdraw into the woods a ways. Okay. Just probably about a mile or two. As they wait for other scavenger groups and people to report in. And you start seeing more and more people coming in. They seem to be coming in everywhere and getting into formations, and it suddenly starts becoming rapidly organized as everybody is being picked up and grouped and pulled together. And that is when you meet Shadya Asaf. And she comes in with the entire squad of the Sky Guard, the entire division, and collects everybody together. And you at that point realize by mid-afternoon you start to realize what is happening. Something major happened in the mountains. Certainly. And apparently that they are attacking out. They're not merely defending, that they are coming out. And you guys are essentially regrouping. You pull back to regroup, and then you're going to go in and surge in. You guys take the time to prepare. Everybody is given equipment, given potions, given everything. And by the end of it, you guys got quite a large number of people gathered up. And you swings to the south. And by that night, you guys are down here into the flatlands. And you hold up there for the night. Some of the wizards go off to do a few things, but you guys do not. And then it's the dawn of the next morning, which will be the 30th, when you guys essentially gather up and start to rally. Everybody's here and starts moving forward. You are warned. Shadya tells you that it's estimated that you will be meeting the oncoming enemy who is still oncoming, and that they are moving southeastward into Caldor. And there was some dispute and concern for the fact that there's been no response from Harpo or the Wizard King, even though this force is clearly a threat, and whether or not to try to warn him. Does Ilaria have any input on that front?
What's up?
Does Ilaria have any input on that front on whether or not to send somebody to warn Harpo about the invading force?
When I identified this thing that he gave me, this flask, what is it?
It is a little round...
When I identified, use the identify spell.
Oh. When you use the identified spell, it is essentially a whispering wind. Pre-programmed to travel to a specific location or to a specific individual.
And I'll say as much to them. Well, I can contact someone close to him, but I'm not sure who.
They'll ask Hal, and
I'll show him the flask. And with Shadya or Talos, or one of the higher ups, I'll tell him, I'm worried that it may go directly to an ally of his that could be a potential danger. Or a potential ally. I know that she's allied against this force.
They say to hold off on that. They don't know exact result of what's going to happen, what that does. It's a whispering wind, but to whom and things like that, and so they're not really certain on that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah.
They don't want any more variables than necessary.
Exactly, yeah.
So
that's why she put it, yeah.
Come early morning. Early morning. Before the sun's even risen, actually. You guys are essentially have to get up and be prepared immediately. You don't even have time to really travel, actually. I'm going to append that to... because they've already reached you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And they seem to be coming fast. And so, okay. You guys are essentially... quickly arm yourselves and get ready. Okay. And those are the Eclipsian forces. I'm going to be adding some more to that, don't worry. But
there's only 30 of us. Yeah. No, I got you.
Right.
Yeah, I got you.
And okay.
Cool.
All right. There is, of course, Skyguard, and there are specific individuals back here as well, wizards and such. Okay. You know that Louis and the Talos and the others, Ulysses and all, they kind of been staying together separate, and they do immediately that morning, and organizing, discussing their options and what recourses they want to take, and it is that morning. They're also asked, you notice they're debating whether they have the authority. If Zodius Fane has lifted, once again, the prohibition on high magics. And they seem to be urgently waiting on that response.
Yeah. Hurry the fuck up, old man!
And it's that morning. As you guys are rapidly trying to get your shit together, it's like 20 minutes in, and that's when can't think of the name.
Shaja?
Escala.
Okay.
Arrives. And informs them that it is officially decreed that in this instance the ban on high magics has been lifted. Okay. And it's around that time when you get your first glimpse of the enemy forces as they come forward. First thing you see is waves of drow. In formation, they are an army. But amongst the drow, there are these massive figures. Quite tall, they are armored. And they are some type of, you believe to be some type of giant. No flaming swords, by the way. That is not there. Okay. And they come in to view.
Yes, group up for me, yes.
Okay.
I'm guessing this isn't quite to scale. As I go across someone's head and it's like a foot, like, okay, this isn't to scale. Okay.
And they start to prepare The wizards go off. The Archmagi goes off with Talos off to the side to prepare something. Not sure what. The lower ones, including your general, Shadya, essentially, or preparing, and they're trying to figure out what their objective is and declare it, whether they want to actually drive forward or hold. And it seems like they're waiting for more information. That's the biggest thing. At the moment, they're trying to figure out. You get the impression they're still trying to figure out what happened at this point. What exactly? What are the details of what's happened? It's around this time that you get some information. You hear that apparently, from several scouts, because you are in the Skyguard, you get some information as they come in. That apparently the force that is coming is massive. That it's much larger than what is already present. And that this is only one fraction of it. That apparently the northeast section of the mountains is opaque and cannot be seen. Not from the sky, at least. There is already hostile forces marching into Noran, Lyriel, and Raisha. There are, it seems to be in all directions from the center point. Okay. And as they prepare and that is when there is a horn sounds and the rest of the force starts to materialize in front of everybody that is coming before you. They seem to, some of them actually appear out of the nothingness. Obviously they're invisible or teleporting in, and it just happens all at once. And you guys realize that you're in for an interesting fight.
Oh, these fucking demon assholes.
Alright.
Hey, Harpo, get off your ass and come do some shit.
Oh, fucking beholders. I'm glad I'm not on that. I won't be on that side. Let the peasants deal with those. I can't do shit against the SR.
And you can do a diplomacy check.
To tell the army to go away.
Is that an option? What is this diplomacy check for?
Okay. To see if you got... Okay.
If she's a drow, I get +2.
There is, as everybody's hardening themselves and getting ready rapidly, roughly 20 minutes after all this happens, a sudden panic strikes through, hitting the Eclipsian army that is standing there ready to fight, including all the wizards, a lot of them. As a message is rapidly passed through, and you get it earlier than the majority, so when it's suddenly declared that all, including Louis, of the Exarchs have disappeared.
Oh dear. Yeah, exactly. Oh dear. Okay.
And I think that's where we'll stop. I wanted to introduce one more thing to get the ultimate cliffhanger. I just don't know how to get to it in enough time.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, back at the Lyceum, Sollyn is practicing violin.
Let's see. Meanwhile, in Shady Bower, other shit will be happening.
Damn it!
Yeah, I figured as much.
We spent so much on that house.
Yeah, that's why we should have just done it at the fucking Lyceum.
Yeah.
Oh wow! It's almost like you guys made that decision before I even joined the Cabal, so get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And I still had to pay for it.
I don't suppose we get a summary for any of the Cabal that's in the middle of war.
No.
Yeah, I can't. I don't have anything to do shit for. I mean, if I had sending, I'd definitely let you know.
Vacation's unopposed school for you anyway.
Boy, am I glad I got his signature before he went AWOL.
You know what? I'll do one more thing before I end it here. I was debating waiting it. I didn't know whether to put that in as the cliffhanger or not. Gonna move them down just a little bit. Okay.
Oh, you.
All right. Okay. Is the Sky Guard. Again, you get a lot of first-hand information because you're the Sky Guard. Right away, the Sky Guard is concerned. Your, what's his name? Dahern,
Mhm.
who is the next highest rank when Shadia is not there, takes the Sky Guard into the air.
The Hern's dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't the Hern dead?
Yeah, he's dead as shit.
Dahern didn't die.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
he did. He
He's
got killed
dead
by the
as fuck.
Beholder.
Oh,
Yeah, he's dead as shit.
He's back.
Okay. Fine.
Okay.
I'm fine
Alright.
with that.
They,
Uh-huh.
No, they resurrected his ass.
Okay, fair enough.
He didn't die. He was
Dahern was
just
cool. I'm glad he's
inconvenienced
alive. I'm glad he's
Yeah,
for the
alive.
next
Dahern was
20
awesome.
seconds.
Don't speak too soon, John.
Yeah, he might die.
Yeah, don't speak too soon. Because of these reports and because there's a lack of information, there's some chaos. Dahern immediately sends the Sky Guard up. He wants 3 groups of 3 to scout around and get first-hand information again on what's happening and what's coming where. And as way up in the air, don't go anywhere near any hostile forces.
Mm.
Okay? As you go further in, you will notice that the ground itself seems to be rotting away behind this army. Everywhere. The vegetation is dying, rapidly withering before your very eyes. You can just see it aging. And I'll let you, you can give me a perception check. I'll let you know how much you actually see here during your
What is it,
scouting
perception?
patrol. Yep.
Session. Okay. This sounds very reminiscent of a certain deity that I have read about, but Ilaria doesn't know about, most likely. Skills. Perception. I don't want to say it either because I don't want other people to find it. 11. Oh, perception for Ovid. Come on, Ovid. Do my work for me. Point it out to me. Do my job. Alright, here we go.
Alrighty. So, you're going to miss some of the finer details. Some things are unavoidable. You do notice. So you notice this wide sweeping change. As you look up over the mountains, you do see this dark kind of miasma just in the air. It's almost like the whole place is just this huge column of fog or smoke. Very dark, gaseous, black substance going up and blotting out the sun. At least in that area. There is this from the very center of the mountain, there's this still red orangish glow coming from way up in the mountains. It just seems like the mountains are on fire. They just, all of the silhouettes have this glow about them up in this one direction. And you do notice the last thing you notice with a perception of 11 is something that is coming behind the army that's in front of your group currently. It is coming down out of the mountains, and it is only a mile or so back. And you don't even want to come close to it. It is massive. It is insanely large. And what you see is hard to put into words. In fact, well, here, I'm just going to give you the fucking picture if Skype would just let it be.
Would cooperate.
Okay.
In fact, it's so hard to explain that it ruins the climax of the story.
Yes, shut up. Okay. Alright. And... okay. There it is. Okay. And... alright, come on.
Come on, Skype. You can do it.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see this, but...
Got the most metal-looking giants in the world.
Okay.
What?
This creature is standing easily at its shoulders. Multiples, easily, probably 50 feet tall.
So he looks friendly.
Yeah. This definitely reminds me of what I'm thinking of. I'm gonna send it to you in Skype privately.
Okay.
Just for my own posterity.
Fits bayonets and jars.
Okay. All the Exarchs are gone. And you have no doubt in your mind that when that motherfucker comes into view, all people ain't gonna be happy. Morale's gonna take a hit. Okay. And that's where we're gonna stop. As you realize, as everybody is starting to realize in all of Harn, some slower rather than later. Or does that make sense? No. Doesn't matter. That the Black Citadel did not come to Harn. The some open festering hole has been opened directly to the abyss.
A
A
hellmouth?
great wound has erupted upon the world of Harn. As you fly about and you see hundreds of thousands of demons coming from all directions of the mountains. This is probably 1/10 of what you can see in a 30-minute flyover. And that's where we'll end it.
Nice.
And Once again, good job picking the location of your home.
Yeah, I know.
Operation Nuclearial and the Mountains is go.
So, all right.